Big game tonight, y'all. Knicks have an opportunity to clinch their playoff spot. So let's go in there and handle business, y'all. Let's start the show. Yep. We are back once again to watch our New York Knicks play basketball. We are in the world's most famous arena, still in New York, still in Madison Square Garden, coming off one of our best feel-good victories in a while. It's been a while. Beat down the Dallas Mavericks, did exactly what we needed to do. We got all our guys in there. Kevin McCullough Jr. made his NBA debut, scored his first baskets, the first basket of his NBA career, with his hopefully a fruitful NBA career. Tyler Kolek the creator, continued to hoop out of his mind, had another A-plus assist. He had 9 assists last night. This is the second half of a back-to-back, but it does hold a little bit more importance. Number one, it's against a much better team, the Los Angeles Clippers, who the Clippers have been hooping. If you have not been paying attention to these LA Clippers, oh boy, they've been running around like, oh, they're going to be dangerous. Kawhi Leonard is back looking like Kawhi Leonard, and those are some dangerous words in the NBA. Kawhi Leonard's looking like Kawhi Leonard. Oh boy. Thank goodness he's out there in the West. James Harden continues to hoop. That now moved Norman Powell into a much better, more palatable role as the third guy on the team. Ivica Zubac has been absolutely demonstrative during these last couple of stretches, especially with Kawhi Leonard back, where he is just feasting off of these passes from both James Harden. They've built up a nice camaraderie throughout the season. Their chemistry is off the charts right now, so the Knicks have to look out. But, if you want to know why this is a big game for the New York Knicks, they have the opportunity to clinch a playoff spot. No play-in game for the Knicks. Of course, we never even really expected to be in the play-in. I know a lot of people are worried about them dropping down to either 4 or 5 or maybe even 6. But let me sit here and tell you, tonight's a nice big old game. Nice big old test. Yes, we're still without Brunson. Yes, Deuce McBride has continued to be out, but we do get Big Mitchie back in the building. And this is coming off a game against the Dallas Mavericks. Obviously, we know, we talked about it. Mitchell Robinson can't play in both back-to-back games. They decided to sit him last night against Dallas because we knew we could handle business. Dallas, awful, got all the injuries. Yes, cool. Tonight against the Clippers, against Zubac, against that big old front line with Kawhi and all them dudes, they got to come out, get ready to go and fight on the inside because this is going to be a battle. We're going to need it. All hands on deck. Big old game. Get a nice victory against a good team. These last couple of games, we were supposed to go on a 5-6 game winning streak, right? We beat Miami, then we lost the faded back-to-back games where we played the Spurs and the Hornets, and we got killed in both of those games. Okay, that happened. And then we came home on Saturday. We took care of Washington. It was a little bit closer than we wanted to. Took a while for us to blow that one open. We blew it open. They came back, whatever. We still got the victory. A win is a win. We escaped out of there. We got 2 days off after that. And then last night we go in and we take care of business against Dallas. Karl-Anthony Towns, Josh Hart, triple-double machines, and we're off and running. So tonight, coming off a nice feel-good victory, I need a victory. I need another one. Stack them. 3 in a row. You had 2 losses in a row. We don't like that. We need to double it. Give me at least 4 wins in a row. It's got to continue tonight with our 3rd win in a row. The LA Clippers are a fantastic basketball team who are playing the best basketball of their season. So it's going to be a huge, monumental challenge for the Knicks tonight. They're without Jalen Brunson yet again. We know this. No surprise there. And if you go back, the last time we played the Clippers was earlier this month. It was March 7th, and it was the first game we played without Jalen Brunson. So we were still kind of trying to find ourselves without JB in the lineup and what we were going to do and what it was going to look like. Now we kind of feel a little bit more comfortable. OG's taking a step up. Mikhail's getting a little bit more comfortable in the role. Karl-Anthony Towns is passing that thing around. Everybody getting involved. And Josh Hart, he's doing Josh Hart things out there. So I need us to step up and get another victory tonight. It's important. Clinch that playoff spot. Get the monkey off your back. And let's continue to stack wins, especially considering that Indiana not too far behind. So let's get to the game. What's popping, everybody? How's everybody feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. Nice Wednesday. Wednesday afternoon game, back in the Garden. Angela Harding, Susan, MBM. Karen, of course. Ivan, buzzer beater. Kolik should start tonight. I don't know about that, big dog. Let's see how he plays against a good team. I hope he plays well. Mark, what's up, Mark? Daniel Berry Sports, what's up, Daniel? Paul Dog NYC, what's up, Paul? Jatana Williams, what's up, Jatana? Alyssa Lester, what's up, Alyssa? Rock Range, Rishi Rich, appreciate y'all. Justice's dad, Slim Slammer. How you feeling, Mark? How you feeling? Let's get to the game. As far as who we need the Knicks to step up for the Knicks, I need a good Mitchell Robinson game. I need a good Karl-Anthony Towns game because Zubac he's a load down there to handle. He has been dominating the last couple of games. As a matter of fact, let's go to ESPN. Let's look up his last couple of game logs before we get the tip off because he is, aside from Kawhi's going to be difficult, obviously, to guard Kawhi Leonard, who's feeling a little bit more like Kawhi Leonard these last couple of weeks. But Zubac is the guy tonight that I feel like, all right, if Karl-Anthony Towns doesn't bring the physicality and keep him off the glass, it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult. Because what I want to look at right now, let's go right to Zubac. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen in a second. Let me just pull it up. Boom. Let's bring it over here. Boom. Now let's go over here. Boom. Let's go. Let's look at his game logs. How has he been performing these last couple of games? They just lost to the Thunder. Zubac had 15 and 11, 17 and 10, 28 and 20 against Cleveland, 17 and 8. Oh, that's 8 assists. 17, 14 and 8. Oh my goodness, against Charlotte. 18, 26, 19, 22, 16, 22. I mean, he is probably having the best season of his career. And he is averaging so far 16.4 points, 12.5 rebounds. He is going to be very difficult to hold down tonight, especially the last couple of games he's been playing. He's feeling himself. Ricardo Brothwaite, Bernard Johnson. What's popping, everybody? Let's get to the game. Here we go. The Knicks win the tip. Campaign bringing it down. We know the usual starting lineup. We know who the Clippers got. They got Harden, Powell, Zubac, Kawhi, and Chris Dunn out there in the starting lineup. They get it over to Josh Hart in the mid-post. He attacks, puts up the floater, airballs the floater to start the game. That's not what we needed, Josh. Not what we needed. It's not what we needed. And Josh is laughing about it. Okay, I'll get it. Yeah. Came up short, alligator arm there. All right, no big deal. No big deal. Come on. All right. That's not what we wanted. Not what we wanted, but all right. We laughing about it. It's all right. No big deal. Let's just get it back here on defense now. They get it down low to Big Zoo. Got it against Towns. Spinning along the baseline. Lefty hook shot. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart came flying over for the help on the weak side contest as well. Josh Hart now gets the pass. He's attacking Harden, getting under the basket. Kicks it out to Bridges. Bridges in the left corner. Kicks it out to Towns. Towns up at the three-point line. He pump fakes. Driving to his right. Putting his head down, attacking all the way to the basket. Righty layup. Right past Zubac. Okay. That's more like what I want to see, y'all. That's more like what I want to see. I like it. Put your head down. Get to the basket. Zubac can't guard you. He's not an interior defensive presence like that. He's not terrible. He's no Valanciunas down there. But you shouldn't be afraid of him. Norman Powell, mid-range pull-up jumper, comes up well short. Good box out and rebound from Campaign, getting down there nice and dirty, keeping Zubac off the glass. I like it. And Campaign throws it away. Just, all right. He giveth and he taketh. James Harden bringing it down in transition. Pump fakes. Has it on the right wing. Kicks it out to Kawhi. Kawhi has it up top, being guarded by Hart. Coming to his left. Hands it off to Chris Dunn. Dunn. Gets it. Oh, no. Fakes the pass to Kawhi. Now driving it in on Josh. Swings through. Puts up the little floater. Can't get it to go, but they call the foul on Josh Hart. Come on, man. Don't give him that little soft foul just because he's going to flop and flail and go the other way and be like, he hit me. Like, come on, man. Let's hoop. It's early in the game. Establish the physicality, refs. Come on. There was not a lot of contact there. He didn't even really try to make the basket. He's trying to swing through to the arms and flip it up the rim. Let's hoop. Don't call that foul. Come on. Chris Dunn at the foul line knocks down the first free throw. 25-26 was popping, my guy. MBM spanked that like button. I appreciate y'all very much. If you're in the stream, go ahead, hit the like button early. Let's run up the likes early, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Chris Dunn knocks down both free throws. And now here comes Campaign. 10:30 to go here in the first. Both teams with just 2 points. Campaign picks his dribble up yet again. Come on. We picking our dribble up, Campaign. The Clippers' defense has been fantastic, especially with Kawhi returning to where he's kind of normally is. Now, Anunoby attacking the basket, getting all the way to the rim and lays it up and in right past Harden. Okay, OG putting the head down, getting to the rim. I love it. I love it. James Harden bringing it down. Lionel Monas, what's up, Lionel? AP, Marlin was popping, everybody. Harden coming down, pocket pass to Zubac, and the lane puts up the floater, comes up short. Okay, keep him out of the paint. Keep him away from the basket. Keep getting him to shoot these long floaters, these long hook shots. Don't give him nothing easy. Towns catches out on the perimeter. He pump fakes, kicks it out of the paint. Paint catches. Now he's going to drive it down, knocked out of his hands. It's going to remain with the Knicks, though. All right, campaign a little erratic right now. A little erratic. But I like the energy he's playing with. He just got to lock in a little bit more on offense. Defense, he's locked in, playing well. Saw the good box out. I'll give you credit for that, big dog. Let's lock in offensively, though. You had a bad turnover that time. Got to knock that out of your hands. Josh Hart has it on the left wing. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges coming to his right, kicks it out to Payne. Payne catches, pump fakes, splits the defense, puts up the floater in the lane, gets it to go. That's what I want to see. And Campaign rolls the ankle. He's down on the floor holding it. He's trying to get up and jog back. It's a 5-on-4. Kawhi kicks it out. Harden wide open on the right wing. Can't get it to go. Towns can't grab the rebound, knocked out of his hands by Chris Dunn, but he can't hold on to it. The ball's going to go back to the Knicks as it flies out of bounds. Campaign is up. He's got a little limp to him. He's got a little limp to him. He's saying I could walk it off, though. He's not even looking at the bench. Oh, yep. Oh, landed right on Zubac's foot. Rolled it. Okay, rock range. Michael Rogers. What's popping, everybody? K Hazy. What's up, K Hazy? Bridges gets it over to Anunoby, hands it off to Bridges. Bridges on the right wing, one-on-one against Zubac, dancing with it. Okay, between the legs, hesitation, driving to his left, middle of the lane, inside to Josh Hart. Josh Hart spinning, got to pull it back out. Zubac comes over to cover him, has it in the high post. Ooh, hits Anunoby, comes to the basket, reverse layup. Okay, OG. Caught it on the left side, little reverse layup, the ball movement, the player movement. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to see. Everybody getting a touch, everybody cutting. We're hitting the cutters. I like it. Kawhi in the high post on the left wing, lock in. Bridges lock in. They bring two. Cross-court pass to Norman Powell. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Anunoby right there getting a hand up too. Campaign doing a good job of staying in front of him, forcing the mid-range jumper. I like it. I like it. Josh Hart over to Towns. Towns has it up top, leaves it off for Bridges. Bridges coming to his right off the Towns screen. In the mid-range, leaves it off. Towns up top. He's going to fire it away. No hesitation. Line me up. This is what we want. This is the energy we're coming out with. The ball movement, the player movement, knocking down the open shots. That's what I'm talking about. That's lock it in, baby. Lock in the three. That's what we need. This is what we need. This is the performance I'm looking for tonight. It's early in the first. I like the energy, but this is what I was asking for. It's a big game. Treat it like that. Treat it like that. Towns is locked in. Josh Hart is locked in. Bridges is locked in. Anunoby, of course, he's locked in. He's been locked in for a while now. He's been locked in for a whole while now. He is in playoff form, baby. He said 10 games to go. Let me lock in. Let me get right. Slim Slam, what's up, Slim? K Hazy said scoring in the first again. I like it. I love it. I love it. This is what we're asking for, baby. Everybody getting involved on the action. That's what you want to see. That's what with Jalen Brunson out, everybody got to pick up the workload. And hopefully they continue with this level of workload when JB gets back, so we don't have to put all that pressure on JB, right? I hope everybody, all the players on the court can see, like, no, I could hoop. I could hoop, Tibbs. Don't call Jalen Brunson's number again. I got it. JB, when he says ISO, say, bump that. Screw it. I don't care. We run it a different play. We not matchup hunting. In the playoffs, I get it. The playoffs all about matchup hunting. I get it. I get it. It happens. Every team does it. Put the ball in your best player's hands, get the worst defender on the court, and go to work. I get it. But to start the games like this, fourth quarter, yeah, I get it. It's game time. Get out of my way. Let me bring this one home. I get it. Okay. There's moments in the game where you need that for your best players. But like this right here, this is what we want to see. This is what we want to see. Even that moment earlier, they got it over to Bridges. Bridges had Zubac on him, and he isolating. He hit him with the between the legs, the hezzies. He's trying to create some space, right? You ever seen somebody hit somebody with a hezzy and not go nowhere? They do that little pitter-patter with their feet. They start going like this. And you're like, where are you going, brother? You're not creating no space. That's what Bridges was doing. He was not creating no space. But he was like, all right, I'm not creating no space. Let me get over to Towns. Let's run the handoff. All right, let me come the other way. Let me get it back to Towns. Towns like, let me get over to Hart, because Hart cut to the basket. They closed off the paint. Hart has it. Hits Anunoby. Anunoby cutting to the basket. And that's what you need. Bridges drew the intention. Then we got it over to our guys. Everybody on this team could hoop. This is the vision. This is the vision. It's early in the game. I hope they keep it up. I hope they keep it up. Mark said OG's on a new level. Love that. I love it. I love it. This is the OG Anunoby you pay $200 million for. This is Brunson's 9th game he has missed, and they're showing the averages of Towns, Bridges, and Anunoby. All three of those guys, averages going up. You need everybody to step up, and everybody's stepping up. Harden has it up top. He's going to fire over Anunoby, and he gets it to go. All right. It's a star being a star. Cool. Rob Jaworski, what's up, Rob? Keanu Bryan, Ernest Cash. Let's get to the game. Let's get to the game. Bridges gets it over to Campaign. I like that Campaign remains in the game. Ooh, Josh Hart, beautiful backdoor pass to Bridges. Okay, we're getting spicy. Where's Karl? Where's Karl at? We're getting real spicy on the court right now in the backdoor passes. Two games in a row. Last night, whatever, I don't care about the backdoor passes, if only because as Harden kicks it out to Dunn, swings it over to Powell, inside to Zubac against Towns. If only because it was against the Dallas Mavericks and they weren't very good. As he throws it away, Anunoby right there, that's what I'm talking about, the defense, baby. And this is the side of the court that we have constantly needed to step up all season long. And they stepped it up in the second half against Dallas, and they're stepping it up here to start the game against the Clippers. And this is a red-hot Clippers team, so I like that we're locked in. I like that everybody right now, all 5 guys on the court are locked in. Anunoby down the lane, gets it over to Josh Hart, who was cutting to the basket. Some backdoor cuts. Somebody goes towards the rim. Somebody got to cut. And when you get the ball, you got to go quickly. Make a decision right away, split second. Can I go? Or do I swing it to somebody, set a screen away, cut to the basket myself? Make quick decisions. I like it. Raymond Vasquez, what's up, Raymond? Josh Hart has it up top. Looking for somebody. Hands it off the Bridges. Coming to his right. He slips. Regains his footing. One-on-one against Zubac. A fall-away jumper over Zubac. Gets it to go. We're feeling it. I'm feeling it. They're feeling it. I hope y'all are feeling it in the chat. Because we all feeling it right now. We're feeling something. Harden down the lane, throws a lob over to Zubac. We come over, get our hands in there. That's what Anunoby, Towns, everybody getting their hands on the defensive side right now. Everybody getting deflections. Towns has it on the left wing. Inside pass to Josh Hart. A wild pass. He corrals it. They swing it around. Campaign wide open. Right wing 3. Line me up. Line me up, baby. Line me up. 18-5 right now. A 13-point lead to start the game. Kawhi has it on the right wing, dancing with it, coming to his right against Josh Hart. Ball knocked loose. He finally saves it out. They get it back up top to Kawhi. Kawhi's going to set his feet and fire over Anunoby. He can't get it to go. Towns with a rebound. He going to settle for the 3. He said, I can't get nothing in the paint. I got to just settle for this 3. That's right. Keep him out on the perimeter. Towns, quick touch pass over to Bridges. Bridges on the right wing, dancing in against Zubac again. Yeah, dance with it. Driving to his right, going under the basket, pulling it out the other way. Anunoby, a left wing 3. Don't take your eyes off me. Can't get it to go. I would have popped off, y'all. Harden bringing it down. He has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his right off the Zubac screen. Driving it down, steps through, throws up the floater. Gets the foul call on Bridges. Didn't get the floater to go. He will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Bernard said, I'm feeling good about the Knicks right now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm feeling great. The Knicks clearly are feeling great. Ivan said, that's what I'm talking about. Nick Batum coming into the game. I hate Nick Batum only because I have an immense respect for him. That guy kills the Knicks all the time. Harden knocked down the first free throw, knocks down the second free throw. Halfway through this first quarter to 18-7, 11-point game, 11-point lead for the Knicks. Not large enough. I want a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Come on, Knicks. Lock in for the remainder of the quarter. Stay locked in. They get into the Bridges in the mid-post, knocked out of his hands by Powell. It'll remain with the Knicks. Campaign's going to inbound it. Gets it into Towns. Towns, right wing, high post, guarded by Kawhi. Ooh, blows right past him. Going along the baseline, double clutches, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Anunoby ends up with it. Goes up, can't get it to go. A lot of contact, gets it right back. Ball is loose. Chris Dunn rips it away. Now Chris Dunn coming out the other way. How did that happen? Knicks got to hold on to it. Norman Powell in transition for a three, and he rattles it in, and just like that, it's back to 8. Come on, Knicks. Come on. You know the Clippers aren't going to go away easy. Lock in. Bridges has it up top, being guarded by Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn's applying some pressure out by the half-court line. Come on, now we walking around too much. They get it over to Anunoby, curling to the basket, kicks it out, campaign, catches, pump fakes, steps in, a right wing three, comes up short, fight for the rebound. Josh Hart comes flying in, but he can't hold on to it. Kawhi ends up with it, and now he's going to bring it down the other way. Kawhi on the right wing. Bridges, back treading, trying to guard him. A mid-range pull-up jumper, splashes it. That's what Kawhi does. And a timeout from Tom Thibodeau. We had our opportunities, y'all. We've had our opportunities. And now here come the Clippers. Mounting to come back. Okay. Like I said, it's not going to be an easy one. You're not going to blow these Clippers out, not the way they've been playing. Not when you got Kawhi playing like this. But I like the way they've come out and have guarded Zubac. But expect Ty Lue and the Clippers coaching staff to make an adjustment. They're not going to play through Zubac then. They're going to play through James Harden. They haven't run a whole lot of pick and roll between Harden and Zubac. You know that's really going to challenge Karl-Anthony Towns. Bernard Johnson said, good timeout, Tibbs. Good timeout, because like I said, when they were coming down that last offensive possession, Bridges had it by the half-court line, holding on to it, with Chris Dunn applying a ton of pressure and a whole lot of standing around from the Knicks. Like, no, keep the pressure on. Keep it moving. If they're putting the pressure on Mikal Bridges right now, Josh Hart come up, Anunoby come up, somebody get the ball, and let's go to something else real quick. NBM, no easy win. Stay locked in. Absolutely. This is going to go all night long. This is going to be a close game. Karen reminding people to hit the like button. Absolutely. Thank you, Karen. If you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead. Hit that thumbs up button and like the stream. It is by far the best way to support the stream. Right? It wasn't that long ago. We were playing the dregs of the league with the Spurs game and the Charlotte game and the Washington game. I didn't have no excitement. How could I bring you guys energy when there was no excitement in those games? They were getting blown out by the Spurs, getting blown out by Charlotte. That game against Washington was terrible. So when we get good games like this, good games like we had last night, we got to be ready. We got to bring the energy. Right? We got to bring the energy. The Knicks are, I believe, or am I not? All right, there we go. I believe the Knicks are 2 for 3 from three-point line to start the game. Three-point volume, as well as three-point makes, has been difficult to come by as of late for the Knicks. Nice to see them knocking down threes early, but also that it's come from Campaign's taking 2, Towns taking 1, and Anunoby's taking 1. So they're 2 for 4. And the Clippers are 2 for 4. So as long as you keep pace with the team you're playing, we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Raymond Vasquez, does anyone know when Brunson will return? I believe another week or 2. We are at the end of the month. Probably the first week of April is when we'll get a date. We'll get an update like that. David Osh Jr., what's up, David? Shade, what's up, Shade? Here we go. Back in after the timeout. Same starting 5 out there. No subs yet. Josh Hart has it on the right wing, being guarded by Harden. Hands it off to Payne. Payne being chased by Dunn. They get it into Towns, being guarded by Batum. Towns coming to his left, backing him down. Pass fake, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart up top. He's going to drive it all the way to the basket. Foul call and 1, baby. Foul call and 1. Attack the seams. They don't got a rim protector in there. Ain't nobody afraid of Zubac. He's not terrible. He can slide his feet. He's got good positioning, but he's not a rim deterrent. You could attack the basket. We're not worried about it. Josh Hart draws the foul and finishes at the rim. Nice to see. It's nice to see. Now knock down your free throw from me, big dog. Knock down the free throw. We need the free throw. Knock me down. And he misses the free throw. Come on, Josh. I'm trying to hype you up, big dog. We coming out with our hair on fire and you're going to miss free throws? Come on, man. Not free throws. They're free. They're free, brother. It's in the name. Free throws. Norman Powell has it on the right wing. They get it over to guard. No, Bridges comes up with a steal, baby, and he saves it over to Campaign. The defense leading the offense. Campaign leaves it off for Josh Hart. He's going to put his head down, kicks it back out to Campaign. Campaign wide open. Nobody even rotating to you, big dog. Nobody even rotating to you. They disrespecting you, Campaign. Way to knock down the three, and the Knicks back up by 11. Just like that. Run it up. Harden has it up top, coming to his left. Campaign steps out, but he spins right off of him. Down the lane, kicks it out. Norman Powell, extra pass. Batum wide open in the left corner for three. The ball movement led to a wide open three, and the Knicks responded. Nobody closed out the paint, and nobody closed out the Batum. Okay, 3 for 3. Here we go. We gave up a 3, even though we got a 3. Anunoby hands it off to Towns. Towns is going to go off the dribble to the basket, flips it up at the rim, can't get it to go. Kawhi with the rebound, and now here come the Clippers. Josh Hart getting back on defense. Kawhi bringing it down, full head of steam. Step back, a straightaway three over Josh Hart. Can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Quick outlet to Payne. Payne bringing it down. Home run pass to Josh Hart. Josh Hart. Kawhi is back, so he's not going to force it. Inside pass. Bridges, a reverse layup. Can't get it to go. Anunoby picks up the loose ball, and he's going to pull it back out. Smart move. He lost it on the way up. Campaign catches it, driving to the basket. Scoop layup with the right hand, and he gets it to go. Campaign. I like the energy, big dog. I'm feeding off of Campaign's energy tonight. I'm feeding off of Campaign's energy. He's bringing it. This is what you need from your veteran backup point guard. Harden has it on the left wing, up top to Batum. Batum swings it over to Kawhi. Kawhi being guarded by Bridges. Bridges is locked in defensively. Kawhi, he hands him off to Towns. One-legged fall-away jumper. Airballs that thing, baby. The communication just past the offensive play. Oh, home run past the Bridges. Bridges gets caught in the air. Sees it over to Anunoby. A great cut from Anunoby to give him a passing lane. And Campaign's going to fire a deep three. The audacity to shoot that three. Campaign, a horrible shot. I like the audacity, though. I like he's feeling it. It was a little bit of a heat check shot. I get it. Harden has it up top, being guarded by Josh Hart. Dancing with it. Step back three over Josh. Too long, can't get it to go. Towns another rebound. And here comes the Knicks slowly walking it down. Smart, let's get a good shot. We're up 10, 2:30 to go. And no, now he's going to push it. He's going to put his head down, attack Harden. He said, you can't guard me, Harden. He's been attacking him all night. Josh Hart's going to pull it back out, though. They don't have a lane. They try to get it into Towns. Ball is still loose. Towns able to hold on to it. And he's going to bully ball his way to the basket, baby. Bully ball my way to the basket. Kawhi standing there. Chris Dunn standing there. I don't give a damn. I'm going right through your chest. Elbows out, baby. Draw that foul. Get to the basket. Give me 2 free throws. I'm either walking away with a basket or 2 free throws, but I'm walking out of here with something. I like the mentality right now from the Knicks. Go right through the defenders. They can't guard you. Ain't no big man down there. That's Kawhi and Chris Dunn. 2 excellent perimeter defenders, but they not big men. That's what I'm talking about. The physicality right now. The physicality right now. Letting them feel you. Towns knocks down the first free throw. Back up by 11. Rock range that keep Harden just like that on lock. He can heat up in a moment. Kawhi can heat up in a moment. This is why you got to come out with on point with your defensive mentality to start the game, because you don't want them heating up early in the first. Towns has one more free throw coming. And he misses the second free throw. Come on, man. I'm trying to hype y'all up, and you're missing free throws early in the game. Y'all missed free throws against Dallas, too. I didn't forget. Who is this coming off the screen? Bogdanovich? I forgot he got traded to the Clippers. A step back, follow-away jumper over Towns, gets it to go out of the mid-range. Shaman has checked in. Mitchell Robinson's at the scores table getting ready to check in. So the Knicks with Campaign, Josh Hart, Landry, Shaman, Anunoby, and Towns. Campaign has it up top. Derrick Jones Jr. has subbed in to get it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart trying to get it over to Towns. He's being guarded by Batum. Anunoby spins in the lane, kicks it out to Shaman. A wide open left corner three. Got blocked, but Towns able to pick up the offensive rebound, baby. I'm big, and y'all ain't got no center out there. You're disrespecting me. Put a big man on me. Y'all can't guard me with these small dudes. Towns being a big man down there. Harden has it up top. Towns switched on to him. He's going to step back, shoot a three. 2 defenders come flying at him. They can't get it. Ball knocked out. Towns picks it up. Home run pass to Anunoby. Gets blocked from behind by Batum, and Anunoby hits the floor hard. Uh-oh. Anunoby remains on the floor. Bogdanovich the other way. Puts up a floater, trying to draw a foul. Derrick Jones Jr. comes flying in for a 2-handed slam. Anunoby's up on his feet, and he seems fine. He seems fine. That's the most important part of that. DCL Love, what's up, DCL? Campaign, the right wing, inside to Towns. Towns goes in, gets the layup to go. No foul call, ton of contact. Where my fouls at? Where are my fouls at? And the Clippers quickly pushing the other way. As Towns hit the floor. It's a 5-on-4. Derrick Jones Jr. going to line up a three, hit the side of the backboard, baby. Trash. Garbage. Basura. Get him out of here. And Josh Hart running it down. Out the campaign. Campaign catches. Pump fakes. Ben Simmons is on him. They swing it over to Towns. Towns, quick catch, fire from three. Oh, they can't guard Towns tonight, baby. They can't guard Towns tonight. He is feeling it. He's getting spicy out there on the court. He's got 13.6 rebounds, and the Knicks are swinging that thing around the court right now. Harden has it up top, being guarded by Shaman. Lock in, Shaman. If they got you in there guarding Harden, lock in. Dancing with it, coming to his right, staying in front of him. Now he's coming to his left, draws the foul on Shaman. Get your hands off of him, Shaman. Get your hands off of him. Nothing easy, though. I will say, nothing easy. AP said, what's the guy in the Atlanta game? And we win tonight. And the loss, we lock up 6? If the Knicks win tonight, they do lock up having a top 6 seed, for sure. If they win tonight flat out, if the Knicks win, they guarantee a playoff spot. They won't be in the play-in. So just get the win, right? Just get the win. No big deal. I don't think Atlanta needs to lose. I think if the Knicks simply win, I think they're good. Harden misses a free throw, baby. You know what we love about missed free throws? We love when our opponents misses free throws. Time and time again. Never gets old. Campaign has it up top. It's 33-20. 15 seconds to go. My timer's a minute behind. Campaign has it up top. Should be the last shot of the quarter. It's about a 3-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Payne coming to his left, and they call a foul on Ben Simmons pushing Mikal Bridges on the back as he was trying to come up and set the screen. I forgot Ben Simmons was in the NBA, not going to lie. Campaign has it up top. Coming to his left. Bridges pushes him again. No foul call this time. Campaign's going to dance against Simmons. Now they get it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart, a double clutch three. The buzzer can't get it to go. Josh Hart and Towns both went to the same spot, and they're talking about it. We both occupied the same spot offensively. We needed a release valve. Both of us came up. Whatever. Shot didn't go. Anyway, Knicks are on fire, baby. 33-20 is a great first quarter. It's a great first quarter. It's not even a good first quarter. It's a great first quarter. They're locked in. The defense is on point. They know exactly what the game plan is, and they're executing it to a T. Tom Thibodeau put together an excellent game plan. An excellent game plan tonight. Ricardo said, figured out how to play without JB. Maybe the trend continues when he returns. That is the, woo, man, if this continues when he returns, you just sub in what Campaign's doing, what JB can do, and it's like another level. At least it should be. At least everybody should get there, right, Ricardo? We should. We're all praying for it. I hope we don't go back to the, here, Brunson, let me get out of your way. I hate when Mikal Bridges gets the ball out on the wing. He don't even really take a dribble, and then he does this. Where JB at? Like, don't do that. Don't do that. I know Tom Thibodeau's not telling y'all to do that. I know that's really just y'all being like, I got to get the ball back to the best player. Like, no, have confidence in yourselves, right? I know the offense generally is to get the ball to Brunson and Towns in certain spots. I know generally that's the offensive system, right? But that don't mean that you get the ball and you feeling good, that you can't be like, all right, come set the screen. Let's run pick and roll, me and you. JB, you go space out to the corner. Take a breather. You've handled the ball the last 4 or 5 plays, right? I got you. If I come to the left off this screen and you cut along the baseline, I can get you an easy layup. Or they help off the corner, I can get you an easy open 3, right? You don't got to be Brunson every time. Most of the time, yes, it's going to be JB, it's going to be Towns. We're going to run our offense through both of those guys, for sure. But we're seeing Anunoby, he got new tricks in the bag. I don't know what he did during the All-Star break, but he put in the work. He put in the work this offseason. He put in the work as the season's been going on, because he's throwing in moves I've never seen Anunoby do. A move he's been going to a whole lot more that I didn't even know he had. I didn't even know OG Anunoby was capable of doing it. That move where you're coming down to the right, and then you swing through to the left to try and draw the foul, right? If you're coming down this way, and then you quickly turn and you scoop the ball up towards the left, or if it's opposite, if you're coming to the left and then you quickly scoop the ball over to the right, that's how you draw fouls. It's how you get defenders to pull their hands back and you get an open layup. It's how you close up space as an offensive player. And he's been utilizing that move. I don't know he was capable of utilizing that move, but he is hooping. It's that. We've seen a couple of floaters from him these last couple of games. I didn't know he was capable of that, but here we go. Ben Simmons bringing it down. Of all people, Ben Simmons bringing it down. Josh Hart's going to pick him up. They get it over to Kawhi, cut into the basket, and Josh Hart accidentally trips up Kawhi. That's 2 fouls on Big Josh. Mitchell Robinson has subbed into the game. NBM said that was regular season strategy. Playoffs is different. You'll see. I mean, I hope so. I mean, look, the Knicks team is full of playoff risers. We know Brunson plays much better in the playoffs. We know Josh Hart plays much better in the playoffs. Mikal Bridges throughout his career, he stepped up his game in the playoffs. We know Anunoby will step up in the playoffs. This team is full of guys who step up in the playoffs. They know the assignment. They're going to be ready. I'm not worried about the playoffs and how they're playing because they're going to get there. Kolek is in the game, along with Mitchell Robinson and Precious Achiuwa, by the way. Derrick Jones Jr. down the lane, high floater off glass over Kolek, gets it to go. Great defense from Kolek. Derrick Jones Jr. able to knock down that floater over him anyway. Josh Hart with 3 fouls. He's got to get out of the game. That's his third, not his second. Kolek has it on the right wing, and Kolek palms up. He's saying, yo, I called out a play. Y'all not running it. Kolek has it up top, gets it over to Bridges. Bridges on the right wing, being guarded by Derrick Jones Jr., driving to his left in the lane, and he travels with it. And he ends up traveling with it. This is when you need your point guard. This is when Jalen Brunson in the game right now would be peak. You put him out there with dudes who can't really create their own shots. This is when you could really utilize that. Ben Simmons bringing it down. Has it up top. Hands it off to Bogdanovich. Driving to his right. Down the lane. Under the basket. Leaves it off for Zubac. Zubac flips it up. Gets it to go. And some of the bench guys coming to the game. Start of the second quarter, that defensive intensity's dipped down a little bit. Lock back in. Y'all lock back in. Kolek has it up top. Driving to his left. Down the lane. Under the basket. Kicks it out to Achiuwa. Achiuwa on the right wing. Driving to his left against Ben Simmons. Spins to his right. Puts up it off glass. An awkward-looking shot, an awkward-looking move, but he got it to go down. There you go, Precious. Way to be aggressive. And Ben Simmons pushing it the other way. Kicks it out to Derrick Jones Jr., being guarded by Kolek. Up top to Bogdanovich, being guarded by Shamet. Coming to his left off the Zubac screen, driving it down. Crosses over to his right. Shamet doing a good job staying in front of him. Bogdanovich walking him down to his spot. Steps through, leans in, puts up a floater, gets it to go over him. Good defense, but Shamet being too small, not able to really bother Bogdanovich going up for that shot. Kolek has it on the left wing, swing through to his left, driving it down. Curling out on the other side, kicks it out the Bridges, a left wing three, and he lines me up. Okay, I didn't even expect him to shoot that, because normally he doesn't shoot those threes like that. But Mikal Bridges knocked down a three. He knows the team needs him right now. Knicks still up by 12. Kawhi driving it down on Bridges, puts up a little floater over him, comes up short. Pressures Achiuwa and Bridges collide for the rebound. Here comes Kolek bringing it down the left wing, being picked up by Simmons, over to Bridges. Bridges swing through to his right off the Robinson screen, driving it down, stops, puts up the fall-away jumper, comes up short. But he got a nice friendly roll as it dropped down. Knicks with their largest lead of the game, a 14-point lead, 40-26. Simmons has it on the right wing, being guarded by Achiuwa. Coming to his left, off the screen, driving it down, puts up the floater, just flips it up at the basket. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Robinson with the rebound. Here comes Kolek. Kolek, there we go. Getting us organized, getting us good shots. Bridges also being a creator out there. Shamet off the screen, puts up a pull-up three, can't get it to go. I didn't really like that shot from Shamet. You're not that guy, pal. You haven't been knocking down shots like that. Kawhi has it up top between the legs, crossing over to his right. Euro stepping down the lane, leaves it off. Zubac flips it up with the right hand, gets it to go yet again. And now Zubac getting the feel. Getting the feel down there. Just flipping those little hook shots up. Right over Robinson. Robinson coming over for the help on the drives. We're not doing a good job of keeping Kawhi out of the lane anymore. Getting Anunoby and Josh Hart out of there. With neither of those guys on the court. Kawhi able to take advantage of the matchups the Knicks have on him now. Bridges kicks it out. Kolek a three. Well short. Simmons with the rebound. And he's bringing it down the other way. Achiuwa is going to pick him up. Simmons is going to put his head down and attack. Now he's going to kick it out to Bogdanovich. Coming to his right off the Simmons screen. Achiuwa steps out to guard him on the switch. There you go. Staying in front of him. Slide them feet, Achiuwa. Slide them feet. Driving to his left. Down the lane. Loses it. Picks it back up. Kicks it out to Zubac. Zubac a foul line jumper over Robinson. Robinson, good contest. Ball knocked out of there by Ben Simmons, though. Now they swing it around. Bogdanovich catches, pump fakes, driving to his left. Kolek does a great job stepping out to defend him. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Zubac grabs it over Robinson, and then Robinson fouls him. Come on, Big Mitch. We need you. We brought you back for tonight to handle people like Big Zoo. Come on, Big Mitch. Get him out of the paint. Box him out, big dog. I don't know if that was a foul, though. He did get all ball on that block, I will say. He did get all ball on that block. Doug Fresh, what's up, Doug? Zubac at the foul line knocks down the first free throw. Susan said, looks like Tibbs has been reading the Chevy crew chat. He's been listening to y'all. He got his ears on the street. Zubac knocked down both free throws. Kolek bringing it down, gets it over to Bridges, back to Kolek. Coming to his left, dancing around the Robinson screen, crossing over, driving it down, leaves it off for Achua. Achua hands it off to Bridges, a left wing three, another one for Bridges, off the back rim, can't get it to go. Kawhi with the high rebound, quick outlet to Simmons, cross-court pass to Bogdanovich, driving to his right, trips. Now tries to get it out to Zubac. Robinson knocked it away. Kawhi able to corral it, driving it down, catches, pump fakes, inside pass to Simmons. Simmons flips it up, comes up short, but Zubac on the offensive glass and can't get the tip to go. And then Robinson and Achua collide for a rebound. Achua bringing it down, hands it off to Kolek. Kolek has it on the right wing, under 8 to go. Gets it over to Bridges, comes to the basket. He's got Kawhi on him, going all the way, lefty layup. Okay, Bridges, remain aggressive. Kawhi on you, we don't care. We don't care. One of the most generationally talented perimeter players we've seen of modern times. I don't care that he's guarding me. I'm going to take him right to the basket. I like it. Simmons has it, throws it over the top to Kawhi. Kawhi catches, pump fake, spins in the lane, fall away. Nope, spins again. Now gets it over to Simmons. Simmons gets blocked by Robinson, baby. Way to come over, Big Mitch. I'm asking you to play better, and he steps up. That's what I'm talking about. Kolek bringing it down, gets it over to Bridges, back to Kolek. Kolek coming to his right, off the Robinson screen. Gets it out to Robinson. Robinson hands it off to Achua. Achua coming to his right. A mid-range pull-up jumper from Precious. Achua comes up. What are you doing, man? Come on. A pull-up mid-range jumper, Precious, off a screen? Like, who do you think you are, man? Come on. I'm trying to be on your side. Derrick Jones Jr. back to Kawhi. Kawhi being guarded by Achua. Get it back defensively then. Get it down low to Derrick Jones Jr. Goes up. Kolek right there. But we're not able to grab the rebound as Derrick Jones Jr. able to tip it up and in off his own miss. I like the way Kolek came over, though. Kolek has been flying around defensively, though. Been flying around defensively. MBM said Tibbs is a good playoff coach. He can be. He can be. He can be. I will say, why the hell did we got Precious Achua and Mitchell Robinson out there? Why are we doing that? Why are we willingly doing that? If it weren't for Josh Hart picking up that third foul, we would have had Josh Hart in there instead of Shamit. 3 just absolute non-shooters. And it's not like the defense has been all that great to justify it. If you're going to put a unit out there, a lineup out there of 3 guys who can't shoot the basketball, they better be spectacular defensively. And they haven't been that. They haven't been that. They haven't been terrible. They haven't been a train wreck. They've been fine. But you're also putting a ton of pressure on Kolek and Bridges to do something offensively. Now, thankfully, Mikal Bridges has stepped up. He has stepped up. He's hooping. Student said, Precious, you are close to being a Precious Nick again. Don't start experimenting. What is the thought process? It's not like the shot clock was winding down, right? They didn't have a ton of time left on the clock, but there was like 7-8 seconds left. Precious Achua gets the handoff, coming to his right off a Robinson screen, off a Robinson handoff. So Kolek running the pick and roll, Robinson picks his dribble up in the mid-range. He's got nobody to get it to. Robinson steps out as a release, so he got somebody to get it to. Robinson has it up at the three-point line. Then he's like, all right, well, I'm Mitchell Robinson, and I got it out by the three-point line, so I got to get it over to somebody. Precious Achua standing right to him. He's like, hand it off to me. So Mitchell's like, all right, hand it off to Precious Achua, coming to his right off the handoff, and goes right into him like no hesitation. Like, oh, I do this every day. No, brother, you're not Kawhi. Who do you think you are, big dog? How do you get a handoff like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot this mid-range jumper? You're an undersized center. You know, like you're a power forward. What are you doing shooting off the dribble mid-range jumpers? Come on, man. MBM said Precious is a project, great energy. Man, he is. When was Precious Achua drafted? This is his 5th year. This is his 5th year. And he's shooting mid-range jumpers off a handoff. David Dodge Jr. said, come on, Tibbs, Kolek McCullough lineup, please. Rock Range said Tibbs has to protect Hart right now. That's why we see this lineup. Not necessarily, because he had this lineup in, and when Josh Hart picked up the foul, he took Josh Hart out and put Shamet back in. So he wants Precious and Robinson out there together, which is just baffling to me. Kolek has it up top, coming to his right. Tries to get it over to town. No, a foul. They call a foul, okay? Kolek almost turned it over, but they call a foul. Maybe he turned it over because of the foul. Almost turned it over. Kent Neal, what's up, Kent Neal? Keenan Hart, what's up, Keenan Hart? Precious is not a project. I mean, look, man, he's still young. He could still improve. It's only his 5th year and whatnot, but Shamet's got to get it in. They get it into Kolek. Kolek almost turns it over. The ball was knocked out by James Harden, but he's able to save it over to Achua. Now hands it off to Bridges. Now over to Kolek. Kolek driving it down to the paint. Leaves it all. Precious Achua, an easy dunk. Kolek, the creator, baby. The creator, giving people easy baskets. Bogdanovich has it up top. Gets it over to Harden. Harden's back in. Being guarded by Bridges. Tries to get it down low to Zubac, but Tyler Kolek gets his hands in there. Knocks it out of bounds, baby. Knocks it out of bounds. Isaiah Gardner, what's up, Isaiah? Isaiah Gardner said, I love how the Knicks responded after the 2 games they lost to the Spurs and the Hornets. Also, Tibbs playing the bench more in the rookies. I mean, Tyler Kolek getting minutes because of the Brunson injury and now the McBride injury is, you know, kind of has been revealing what we've been asking for all year. Like, Kolek is capable. Kawhi Leonard out of the mid-range knocks it down. Anunoby went for the steal, got burned a little bit there. Campaign has it up top. Gets it over to Towns. Kevin Williams, what's up, Kev? Over to Bridges. Bridges dancing with it, coming to his left off the town screen, snaking it in the lane, puts up the floater, thinking he got fouled. He fell to the floor. No foul call. Zubac with the rebound. Here comes Chris Dunn pushing the other way. Campaign's going to pick him up. They swing it over to Harden. Harden, extra pass. Powell. They run him off the line. Great defense. Goes all the way to the basket and gets the layup to go anyway. Okay, but I like that you ran him off the line. That's significantly a better option than him lining up a left corner 3. Campaign has it up top. Kicks it over to Towns. Towns catches. Pump fakes. Driving to his left. Goes down low. Loses it out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Clippers. No foul call yet again. All right, Knicks. We're flailing a little too much. We're flailing. Go strong to the basket. Stop looking for the ref to bail you out. Robert, what's up, Robert? Robert Badigan Lanes, what's up, Rob? Knicks 101, Clippers 98. As long as we win the game, baby, I don't care about how much. Powell down the lane, puts up a floater over Towns, comes up short, but gets a nice friendly roll as he gets to the drop down. And now it's a 6-point game, 44-38. Knicks need to lock back in. Lock back in, y'all. Campaign, Anunoby, Shamet, Towns, and Bridges in the game right now. Shamet has it on the left wing, being guarded by Kawhi. They get it down low to Towns. Towns on the left wing, faces up a mid-range jumper, gets it to go. Didn't go off the one leg, didn't shoot the Dirk. Just faced up and knocked it down. When he shoots the one-legged jumper, it never goes in. When he faces up, bounds, shoots it, goes in almost every time. Harden dancing with it against Shamet, coming to his left, driving it down. Flips it up at the rim, can't get it to go. He's looking for a foul call, he doesn't get it. Ref's not giving foul calls to either side, so you got to play through the contact, Knicks. Now you know. Now you know. Towns catches. And he tried to hit Campaign, cut to the basket. Campaign was not expecting it. He tried to save it, but the Clippers pickle it up. And now Chris Dunn down the other way. Bridges comes flying in for a rebound. Saves it from being an offensive rebound from Zubac. That's what I want to see. Campaign pulls up a deep 3. Can't get it to go. A terrible shot from Campaign. Why shoot that shot? Come on, brother. I know you shoot crazy shots, but come on, man. It's too close. It's too close. Kawhi in the lane, kicks it out. Norman Powell, wide open left wing 3, splashes it. That's why you don't shoot that crazy shot, Campaign. You got to be a point guard, brother. You're a starting point guard right now. You got to be a point guard. You got to get us a good shot in that moment, Campaign. Don't come down chucking it up like that. They get it over to Towns. High post left wing. Being guarded by Zubac. Catches, pump fake, step back. He picked his dribble up. We got to get it over to somebody. Towns just throws it over to a spot. Bridges picks it up. And he flips it up at the rim, thinking he's going to draw a foul. Doesn't get it. And then Kawhi hits Chris Dunn, streaking to the lane right in front of the basket. And he lays it up and in. Come on, man. 3-point game now. Come on. Come on. Robert, what's up, Robert? I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Kind words, man. I appreciate you. Keenan Hart said, terrible stretch out of us. I know he can't go back to Josh Hart because he's got the 3 fouls. Can't have him picking up 4 going into halftime. Can't do that. So who do you go to? Who's the answer here? You got Campaign in. You got Bridges in. You got Anunoby and Towns back in. You might have to pull Shaman and put Robinson in or something. You got to get Shaman out of there. He's a non-factor, and he's getting picked on defensively because he's too small to guard most of these guys out there right now. Big Rud, what's up, Big Rud? 25-26 champ said, what is Campaign doing out there? He's had a good game tonight. Just some very questionable decisions. We know he's going to take wild threes. That last 3 he took was too wild. I took one earlier. I said, all right, I get that one. A little bit of a heat check. It was a deep 3. That last one he shot, nah, man. Nah. MBM said, still not worried Knicks get this. They should. They should. I mean, they're playing some of their best basketball since Brunson's gone down. Patrick Thomas, what's up, Patrick? Slim Slam said regroup. Yeah, good timeout from Tibbs. Come together, regroup, talk about it, and let's settle down. Run our offense the way we've been running it. You might have to get Shaman out of there. Get somebody else in. I don't care who it is. You could throw Anton Watson, you could throw Marjon Beauchamp for all I care. Get Shaman out of the game. He's being picked on defensively. It's not like he's helping you out offensively. Get him out of the game. David said McCullough. McCullough has played 1 game for the Knicks, and already we're like, get Shaman out from McCullough. You know me, I'm a Dottier guy, but I wouldn't mind McCullough at all. Hart, our new favorite is McCullough. Yes, absolutely. The McCullough hive is active. Isaiah Gardner said, P needs to get on the bench and Kolek in now. That's another option. I thought Kolek was pretty damn good in his minutes. I thought he was active defensively, as well as being a maestro offensively as he normally is. Keenan Hart said, well, Sham is just ain't doing it. Nah. And you got options on the bench. And I know he's a veteran. And I know he plays hard defensively, but so will McCullough, so will Dottier, so will Beauchamp, so will literally anybody else. And Shaman comes out on the bench. Josh Hart comes out for the final 3 minutes. Don't pick up 4 fouls, Josh. Don't pick up 4 fouls. Tom Thibodeau's trusting him. He's taking a risk right now. Bridges gets it over to Towns. Towns in the high post. Knicks with their starting 5 back out there. And Harden comes over. And they call a foul on Chris Dunn off ball. Good thing, too, because Harden almost came up with a steal on Towns. We got to lock in, y'all. A lot of standing around from our Knicks. Clippers picking up the defensive intensity, and the Knicks not responding. David said, Kolek, Huck, McCullough hive is growing. And my man Dottier still... The Dottier hive not growing, David? What about the Dottier hive? I'm the captain of the Dottier hive. Campaign, good job getting into the lane, knocks down a floater. I want a double-digit lead at halftime. Give me a 10-point lead at halftime, Knicks. Come on. Dunn has it up top. Gets it over to Harden. Harden being guarded by Anunoby. They get it down low to Zubac. Zubac faces up on the left wing. In the left corner, I should say. Now he's going to back down Towns. Back him down. Towns poking at it. He spins in the lane. Gets it over to Kawhi. Kawhi misses the initial layup, but gets his own tip to go up and in. Josh Hart can't be as aggressive because he's got the 3 fouls. That's what happens. Campaign bringing it down. Over to Anunoby. Gets it over to Josh Hart. Hart gets it over to Towns. Towns hits Anunoby coming back door. Catches, goes up, gets the floater to go. And beautiful pass from Towns. Beautiful cut from Anunoby. And a great finish, by the way. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Hart said we gave up the baseline. They're giving up the baseline purposely because that's where they're bringing the double team over. So they want you going baseline so they can cut it off. But the Clippers, realizing that, are now bringing in a cutter from the top of the key to be a release valve as Kawhi goes along the baseline. Lefty, that time they gave up the baseline. Lefty layup to go. That time they gave up the baseline. Campaign on the right wing over to Towns. Towns fires a deep straightaway 3. He's feeling it from 3. That time he can't get it to go. Comes up short. Zubac with the rebound. Here comes Harden. Harden has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his left off the Zubac screen, steps back, dancing around the screen. Now coming to his right, dancing around it, step back, inside pass. Towns comes up with the steal, getting his hands active in the passing lane. Home run pass to Anunoby, can't handle the pass. Come on, why are we forcing it like that? And Powell pull up three in transition, in and out, can't get it to stay though. And Harden comes up with the rebound as Towns chasing at it. It was an awkward rebound that careened towards Harden. He went after it, he couldn't grab it. Harden able to get it and lay it up and in. Nobody was under the rim to protect it. Now it's a 1-point game. So we're not going to get a 10-point lead before halftime. A minute to go here in the second quarter. Give me a 5-point lead. Give me a little bit of a cushion. Bridges driving to his right, leaning in, pump fakes, kicks it out, campaign, a right wing three, hesitates a little bit, but he knocks it down anyway. There you go, campaign. There you go. Timeout from Ty Lue and the Clippers. Okay. 4-point lead. Give me at least a 5-point lead going to halftime. I'll feel all right about it. I'll feel good about it. Hart said, yeah, Clippers are good. I mean, they got options, man. With Kawhi playing the way he's playing, with Harden having the season that he's having, with Zubac stepping up the way he stepped up, and now you have Norman Powell, who stepped into the role as like this perfect third guy now for them. And then off the bench, they traded for Bogdanovic, who we all know. Yeah, we have experience going up against Bogdanovic when he was with the Hawks. Really great bench guy. You got Chris Dunn at the point of attack defense. He's been spectacular for them defensively. Isaiah Gardner said, Pacom should definitely be playing over Shaman. Like he's playing hard and hustling, putting effort, but he's not giving us any offense. Every time he's open, he breaks. Absolutely. And, and the thing, like he is playing hard. He's trying, he's hustling and all the things that is the bare minimum you ask of a player, but he's just too small. He's like 6'4". He's not a wing. He's a guard, and he hasn't hit any threes in forever. And as hard as he's playing defensively, he's staying in front of guys, but guys can just rise up and shoot over him. He's too small. And you got dudes bigger than him on the bench, and yeah, they're rookies, and yeah, they're going to make mistakes. But at this point, they're a better option. They're just a better option. Harden almost lost it out of bounds, saves it over to Zubac. And Towns rips it out of his hands, but he can't hold on to it as it goes out of bounds. I like the effort, though. I like the fight. AP said, what happens to that nice lead? Clippers are good, man. They came back. They ticked up the defensive intensity. Knicks turned it over, took a couple of bad shots. And now they got to regroup. Up by 4. Powell has it up top, coming to his left off the Zubac screen, and draws the foul. Towns are going to say foul on the floor. So no free throws for him. Powell gets it over to Harden. Harden coming to his right of the Zubac screen, immediately pulls up from 3, splashes it as Anunoby was fighting through the screen. Back to a 1-point game. Campaign bringing it down. 30 seconds to go. He shot that 3 because he wanted to go 2 for 1, banged it. So now the Knicks need to respond. You need a good possession here and one more defensive stop. Bridges coming to his right off of Josh Hart screen. Mid-range pull-up jumper, walks right into it, knocks it down. There you go. Got the shot you wanted, knocked it down. Harden bringing it down. One more defensive stop, going to halftime with a lead, I'll take it. Harden has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his left off the Zubac screen, driving it down against Towns, leans in, floater, layup, gets it to go. Back to a 1-point game. And the Knicks have 1.9 to go. They get it into Josh Hart. Josh Hart double clutches it. Comes up well short. Can't get it to go. And that's going to be our halftime score, 55-54, a 1-point game. Let's hoop. We talked about how it was not going to be an easy game. I would have liked the larger lead. They were up by 14. It was the largest lead of the game. Would have liked the larger lead going into halftime. But it's going to be a fight all night. Clippers were not going to go away quietly. So here we go. Abe said nothing ever comes easy for this team. Nah, man. Nah. Never. Never. And I wouldn't have it any other way. AP said Leonard never plays, but he plays against us. He's been back from injury for a while, big dog. He's been playing. He's been playing. And since he's been back, he's been hooping. AP said terrible quarter. It wasn't a terrible quarter. The Clippers had a good quarter, and the Knicks had an quarter. Knicks fan with a very generous contribution. I appreciate you, Knicks fan. I appreciate you, big dog. MBM said better than 68 to 68. Yeah, much better. Some actual defense being played. Mark said up one at half. Wish we were able to hold on to a larger lead. Yeah, absolutely. Wish we would have won at halftime with a larger lead. But this was always going to come down to the end. This was always going to come down to a dogfight in the fourth quarter. If you've seen the way the Clippers have been playing as of late, you knew it. Hart said 6 minutes, 5 assists for Kolek. All right, let's go through the box score, because that's crazy. And you felt it in the moment. He was hooping. And the crazy thing, he was out there with Precious Achiuwa and Mitchell Robinson lineups. Just absolutely zero spacing. And he said, let me get some assists up anyway. So let me get my assist up anyway. You're going to put me out there with no offensive creation? Let me get my assist up anyway. Tyler Kolek, 5 assists in 6 minutes. That is crazy. That is insane. 4 points for Achiuwa off the bench. All right. Other than that, no scoring. Cool. Thanks, Shamit. Appreciate that. Appreciate the scoring from Shamit tonight. In his 11 minutes. Literally, we can't try anything else, Tibbs. We can't try McCullough. We can't try Dottier. We can't try, who else we got on the bench tonight? We can't try DeLon Wright. Like, I think DeLon Wright can do a better job than Shamit. I believe a little bit more in DeLon Wright than I believe in Landry Shamit. We can't try Beauchamp. Can't try Anton Watson. Can't try PJ Tucker. Literally anybody else but Shamit. I'm not going to lie. Literally anybody else. As for the Clippers, let's go through the Clippers first. Kawhi, 4 for 9 from the floor for 8 points. Knicks doing a good job, holding them under 50% shooting. 6 boards, 3 assists, though. Doing a little bit of everything, as Kawhi tends to do. Harden, their second best player, 13 points, leading them in scoring. 2 for 5 from 3, 4 for 8 from the floor. Overall, they've done a pretty good job on him. Started to get loose a little bit in that second quarter. Norman Powell's got 10, knocked down 2 threes. He's got 2 assists. He's hooping. As for Zubac, 2 for 7 from the floor. I think they did a great job on Zubac. Zubac has been hooping as we went through it before the game started. Does have 4 boards and 3 offensive rebounds. 7 total, 2 assists. 4 for Dunn. And then off their bench, they got 6 from Derrick Jones Jr. They got 3 from Batum, knocked down a wide open 3. Bogdanovich has 4. Got to the mid-range, knocked down some shots. Yeah, they're getting bench contributions. As for us, we got 4 Precious Achiuwa buckets. And in 3 shots, he took one of the wildest shots I've ever seen Precious Achiuwa take. Took an off-the-dribble mid-range shot after a handoff. Crazy. Crazy times. We live in crazy times. AB said, I really hope Leon can do something with his team next year. Don't expect anything, AP. Don't expect anything crazy unless he starts making trades. Because as currently constructed, even with the cap going up, they will go into next year pushing up against the first apron already. Justice's dad. What's up, Justice's dad? Seamus should not get back in. He played the most minutes off the bench by a wide margin. He almost doubled up anybody else. 6 minutes for Kolek, 6 minutes for Achiuwa, 5 minutes for Robinson, 11 minutes for Shaman. And he got these 11 minutes because Josh Hart picked up 3 fouls, had to take him out of the game. I get that, but, you know. Hart said it's 11 minutes for Shamit that were the problem. Right, Beauchamp, Watson, Dottier, McCullough, literally anybody else. Who is that? We got Tucker, we got Anton Watson, we got Beauchamp, we got DeLon Wright, we got McCullough, and we have Dottier. Literally 6 guys. I would rather see Tom Thibodeau even try. Just try it, big dog. Shamit is not giving you anything. In his 11 minutes, I thought he was pretty terrible. Thought he was pretty terrible in his 11 minutes. Like I said, he's trying hard. He's playing hard. I'm not trying not to kill Shamit, but we are in go time. We're in go time. It is get ready for the playoffs. We got about 10 games left in the regular season. We got to make sure we're in position when the captain gets back so we can go into the playoffs playing our best basketball. Tonight, we started off the game. Y'all saw the way I was reacting. Playing literally some of our best basketball since Brunson's gone down. We were hooping. Everybody was getting involved. Hitting backdoor cutters, knocking down threes, moving the ball around. Everybody's touching it. Everybody's getting a shot. Everybody's scoring. It was great. It was great. And then you get the bench in there, and Tom Thibodeau throws out Robinson and Anunoby at the same time, which is like, you got to pick one. You can't put both of those guys in there at the exact same time, no less. You can't put both of those guys in there. They're complete non-factors offensively. Unless they're grabbing an offensive rebound, they're not giving you anything. And then you have Shamit out there who's been absolute zero on offense for almost a month now. He's been terrible. He's been horrific. And you put him out there with Kolek and Bridges, and Kolek somehow walks out of there with 5 assists. Like, you just gotta give him some options. If you're gonna have Kolek out there, give him some options. Give him a color. Give him Dadier. Give him Beauchamp. Give him an athlete like Beauchamp or Watson. Give him PJ Tucker, a veteran who knows how to space the floor. I know they haven't been with the team long enough, but like, like, come on, man. Come on, man. Isaiah Gardner said, imagine if he was already playing in the start of the season in the bench. Kolek would have been way better than he is. He's also been good. Also Dadier. Also Pacom Dadier. Yeah. Yeah. We've been talking about it all season, right, Isaiah Gardner? Right? It's crazy to me because Shamit was hurt for the first month and a half of the season with the separated shoulder that they got in the preseason. And you just didn't try Dadier. You didn't try anything. You were just like, I'm going to go to an 8-man rotation. And now you're paying for it because it's like, all right, now you have nobody who you trust on the bench. Now you have nobody who you trust because you didn't give them an opportunity to build trust. Peter Merritt, what's up, Pete? Almost play of time. Get your rest. I mean, we got to hoop. We got to hoop. Isaiah Gardner said, I will say a whole season he hasn't really produced offensively for us. Shamit? Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's had, like, a couple of game stretches here and there where it's like, oh, there's Shamit. Comes to the basket, knocking down a 3 every now and again. But overall, he's just, like, you tried it. And it hasn't worked out. And, you know, like, you experiment with things, and then when they don't work out, you go to somebody else. You can't be this hard-headed, man. When you have the opportunity to compete for a championship, you can't be hard-headed with your rotations. You have to try things, man. Rock Rain said Shamit overrated. I don't know if anybody's overrating him. Right? Like, he's consistently been a 9th man throughout his career. I don't think anybody thought he was going to come in and light it up. But I didn't think we were going to get 0 from Shamit. Keenan Hart said, not overrated, just bad. Yeah, he's been bad. He's been bad. Shamit is 28 now. On the season, shooting 32% from 3. This is the thing he's supposed to add value to the team. I'd rather see Dadier in there shoot 32% from 3 than see Shamit in there shoot 32% from 3. 1 rebound, half an assist. Playing 13 minutes a night. You can't give Dadier 13 minutes a night. Like, you couldn't have been doing that all season long. Like, you tried Shamit, and it hasn't worked. Here's the crazy thing. Imagine if Dadier was playing the exact same way Shamit is, right? Like, Tom Thibodeau would pull his butt out of the game so fast. Like, you're playing terrible. I can't have you out there. You're terrible. And yet you have a veteran, he's a veteran, playing garbage, non-additive basketball. He's not helping you with anything. He's not helping you with anything. And yes, he's playing hard. I'm not trying to coach Sham. I'm not saying he's not out there doing nothing. But he's playing hard. He's just 6'4". He's 6'4". He's 6'4", 190. You know, he gets switched on to Harden. He can't guard Harden. He's too small to contest. He's too thin and weak to stay in front of him. Harden can just bully his way to the basket. He can't switch on to Kawhi. He can't really switch on Powell either. Powell could just rise up and shoot over him. Like, at that point, you got to have the bigger body out there. And it's not like Dadier hasn't shown some defensive chops. Like, he's not willing to slide his feet or play hard or communicate or whatever, you know? And if you invest the trust in your younger guy earlier in the season, Eamon Owens, what's up, Eamon? If you invest the trust in a young guy earlier in the season, especially when Shaman was out with the injury to start the year, maybe by this point in the season, he'd be a guy who you could be like, I could throw out there and not be super worried about it, you know? But now we're in this situation because you didn't trust him, where it's like, okay, now I have to stick with Shaman because I can't trust these other guys because they haven't shown me anything all year. And it's like, maybe you got to get him in the game, man. Maybe you got to get him in the game. There have been multitude of opportunities throughout the entirety of this season where you could have gotten guys in the game and tried something. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I think Tom Thibodeau has absolutely mismanaged his rotations this year. I think Tom Thibodeau's a great coach. That's not true, because I've maintained all year that I think Tom Thibodeau's a very good coach, but he's not great. And situations like this, where I think he's absolutely mismanaged his rotations, is part of the reason that holds him back from being great. Hinar said Dadier made typical rookie mistakes, not lollygagging, no effort. Yeah. Like, you know, we've seen Kolek get burned defensively. It's going to happen to rookies. It's going to happen to pretty much anybody. I've seen Shaman make rookie mistakes in terms of, like, not communicating or getting beat back door or whatever. Getting your hand caught in the cookie jar and fouling a guy as he's going up. Like, I've seen Shaman make those mistakes. Like, those are basketball mistakes. Rookies make them a little bit more often. That's why they're called rookie mistakes. But, you know, all you ask is that you look at every possible inch of your team and your roster and you get the most out of them. And I don't think Tom Thibodeau's gotten the most out of this team this year. I thought he got the most out of last year's team. I thought he pushed all the right buttons last year. I thought he had a great coaching year last year. This year hasn't been that. He's really struggled to push the right buttons this year. We know Tibbs what he's good at. We know he can put together a fantastic game plan. We know he can get guys to play hard. We know he's going to prepare like no other. But, like, there's other aspects that he's not very good at, and those are the things that are holding this team back this year, right? As well as guys just not playing well, right? Bridges had an extensive stretch where he wasn't playing well at all. Anunoby had a stretch where he wasn't playing well. Josh Hart's had a stretch where he wasn't playing well. Towns had a stretch where he wasn't playing well. Like, all those things. But, like, those are the peaks and the valleys of the season. That happens in an 82-game regular season. That's why they call it a marathon and not a sprint. You're not going to play well for all 82 games unless you're the Thunder. Right? But there's always one team. There's always one team. Last year was the Celtics, who just have a perfect season. And they're like, yeah, we just played awesome from start to finish. It happens. Usually it happens to the teams with the best roster that year. Last year was the Celtics. This year's the Thunder. But Ricardo said Tibbs hasn't learned from his past. They got to let him go. The assistant who went to Cleveland, Johnny Bryant. We've talked about it, who takes over. But best believe Tom Thibodeau's not going anywhere next year. Unless they get absolutely trounced in the playoffs and get embarrassed and hardly even put up a fight. Tom Thibodeau's not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. He's going to get another opportunity to coach next year. Mike, what's up, Mike? I forgot who we're playing tonight. Big old Clippers game, man. Back-to-backs. Back-to-backs. Slim Slam said regular season coach. I don't know. He's a pretty good playoff coach. He's actually not a regular season coach because he doesn't get the best out of his team in the regular season sometimes because he plays such a short rotation and relies heavily on the starters. Like, if he didn't do that, he'd be a regular season coach because he'd be able to get the most out of his team in the regular season. The reason why he gets the most out of his team in the regular season is because he has them playing as if it's a playoffs every single night. My goodness, I almost choked on that water. Ugh. We're back into it. Harden has it up top. Gets it over to Zubac, over to Powell. Now back to Zubac. Zubac goes up, gets the foul. Can't get the shot to go, but he will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Tyler Kolek starts the second half, by the way. What? 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 Did the ankle swell up for campaign? Was I dropping my microphone? So what's going on with campaign? I guess we don't have another point guard. Tyler Kolek, get ready to play 24 straight minutes here in the second half if campaign's not available. Anunoby has it up top. Gets it over to Bridges. He has it up top. Zubac comes out to guard him. Bridges is going to go one-on-one. Swings it out. Kolek, extra pass. Towns, left corner 3. Lines it up. Comes up short. Long rebound. Kawhi able to grab it. They swing it over to Powell. Powell, extra pass. Chris Dunn, wide open left corner 3. That's the guy you want shooting threes. Can't get it to go. Bridges with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Another generous super chat from my man, Knicks fan. You could, Chef. I'm good. I'm good. Just choked on the water a little bit. Still stuck on the rope, but I'm good. Anunoby spins along the baseline. Tries to kick it out to Kolek, but he gets fouled. MBM said TK is what? Tibbs definitely listening. I don't see campaign on the bench, so he might be back in the locker room. That ankle might have swelled up. The ankle might have swelled up. Why is it 55-55? What happened? They get a technical free throw or something? What happened? Towns, beautiful pass to Josh Hart. Ton of attention on Towns in the high post. Towns hit him. Come back door, yet again. Nice cut to the basket. It wasn't back door, but it was a nice cut to the basket. Harden has it up top, dancing with it, coming to his right, dancing around the Zubac screen, snaking it back to his left. Anunoby keeping up, mid-range pull-up jumper at the foul line. In and out, can't get it to stay. Towns with the rebound. Quick outlet to Kolek. Kolek's running. Get ready for the first 10 assist Kolek game, y'all. Get ready for it. Kolek has it up top. Quick crossover to his left off the Town screen. Driving it down in the lane. Kicks it out. Anunoby in the corner. Come on, Anunoby. Got to slide over to that corner. Kolek sees you. Kolek, you got to hit him right. Squaring the numbers, too. Harden bringing it down, being guarded by Anunoby. Our first Kolek turnover in 2 games. Hart being guarded by, Hart guarding Kawhi, and Kawhi. Baseline fall-away jumper. Kolek bringing it down, has it on the right wing. Coming to his left off the Town screen. Swings it over to Hart. Extra pass to Anunoby. Inside pass to Bridges. And beautiful ball movement from the Knicks, baby. Get them whatever they want. This is why that second quarter was a little frustrating, because you're getting whatever you want right now. Your ball movement, your player movement, everything. They get it into Kawhi, being guarded by Hart. Kawhi faces up, right baseline. They bring a double team inside to Zubac. Zubac against Bridges, spins, lefty layup, can't get it to go. Josh Hart comes in for the rebound. Zubac looking for a foul call. I like it. He's missing chippies, but I'll take it. Josh Hart leaves it off for Towns. Towns inside the Bridges. Bridges, he's going to pull it out. Kawhi comes out to guard him. Bridges has it along the right wing. Kicks it out to Towns. Towns catches, spots up a straightaway 3 over Zubac. Line me up, baby. Line me up. Love it. Back up by 5, 62-57, 9:20 to go. Harden has it up top. Kolek hedges out. Anunoby recovers. Harden driving it down. Kicks it in the corner. Kawhi catches. Pump fakes back to Harden. Josh Hart comes flying out, but they left him wide open, and Harden makes him pay, knocking it down. Come on, y'all. What was that? What was that? Corey Scott. What's up, Corey? Kolek has it up top. Gets it over to Towns. Towns on the left wing, looking to attack. Spins to his right in the paint. Gets the foul. And one, baby. They can't guard you. They can't guard you, baby. Spinning right off of Zubac. Taking the contact. Getting the floater to go anyway. Get me back to that foul line. I want more. I want more. Keenan Hart said Tyler equals watchable offense. I mean, he's a maestro out there, man. He's going to keep it moving. He knows how to be a point guard. He knows how to be a point guard. Ain't it crazy? Imagine 48 minutes of Brunson and Kolek. You get 48 minutes of, like, legit, real point guard play. Towns knocks down the free throw, the and one free throw, baby. Chris Dunn's going to bring it down. Kolek trying to apply a little bit of full court pressure. Okay, Kolek. They get it over to Harden. Harden coming to his left. Kolek switches onto him. They bring a double. Now over to Dunn. Inside pass to Zubac, who knocks down a floater. Towns didn't take a good angle, rotating over to Dunn. Kolek bringing it down. He has it on the right wing. Coming to his left off the Town screen. Swings it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart over to Anunoby. Anunoby lines up a left wing three. Line me up, baby. Line me up, Anunoby. Getting them 3 points right back. Back up by 6. 68-62. Harden has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his left. Kolek hedges out. Harden keeps it. Now over to Kawhi. Kawhi being guarded by Hart. Trying to get it down low to Zubac. They get it to him. Right baseline, mid-post. Faces up. Coming to his right. Spins. Inside the Dunn. Kicks it out. Powell, right wing three. Hart comes flying out. Doesn't matter. Powell knocks it down. He's a knockdown three-point shooter, shooting 43% from three-point range this season. They get the 3 points right back. Back to a three-point game. Kolek gets it over to Bridges. Bridges fakes the handoff. Gets it over to Hart. Hart hands it back off to Bridges. Bridges coming to his right off the Hart screen. Driving it down. Snaking it back to his left hand. Steps back. Kicks it out. Josh Hart wide open. Left wing three. Line me up again. Too long. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Zubac knocks it out of bounds. Going to remain with the Knicks. There you go. Way to fight on the glass. Way to fight on the glass, Towns. Kolek gets it into Anunoby. Left corner three, fading out of bounds. Too long, can't get it to go. Done with the rebound. Harden bringing it down. Josh Hart's going to pick him up. Harden, you know he knows how to draw these fouls. Josh Hart got to be careful here. Crossing over to his left, down the lane, leaves it off. Zubac flips it up at the basket. In and out, can't get it to stay, but Zubac goes right in and tips it back up and in. I can't believe in a game with Zubac in it, we don't go to the Towns Robinson lineup at all, at any point tonight. That was a staple for a while. How come we can't go to that lineup tonight? Come on. Josh Hart attacking Zubac, and he gets swatted at the basket by Zubac. Ricardo said, Kolek changes the vibe. Injuries may force things in his favor. More playing time for the rookie. Yeah, but we know Tibbs. He's going to go right back to the guy he's always been playing. Kolek launches a right corner three, can't get it to go. The three-point shot has not been there for Kolek since being inserted into the rotation with the McBride injury. Harden has it on the right wing, attacking, kicks it out. Chris Dunn, wide open right corner three. Again, that's the guy you want shooting, but maybe not that wide open, Knicks, as he lines up a right corner three as the Clippers take their first lead of the game. Towns has it up top, fakes the handoff, driving to his right. He's got Kawhi on him. Backing him down, picks his dribble up, kicks it out to Kolek. Extra pass to Bridges, gets knocked out of bounds by Dunn. And we're going to get a timeout. Knicks down by 2, our first deficit of the game. Got to talk a couple of things over. Okay? Okay? It's going to be a dogfight to the end. We knew this coming in. Clippers playing as hot as they are, one of the hottest teams in the league right now. Mark is in need in the future. He is. He is. Mark's done a great job, though, of not spoiling. Francisco Martins. What's up, Francisco? I think Kolek misses the team during the games. When he enters to see how he wants to push the team, launch more movements with the ball. I think there was a typo in there at some point, Francisco, but I get what the sentiment is. When Kolek's in there, they push the pace. They look like an organized basketball team. You know? They look like an organized basketball team. It's crazy what happens in situations like that, ain't it? Hattie said, get Shaman out of the building. Keenan Hart said, Zubac, number 15 in the league in efficiency this year. He's obviously very good, 27 years old. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's having probably the best season of his career. Actually, not probably. He's averaging 16 and 12 and a half. He has been a monster for the Clippers this year. When Kawhi was coming back from the injury, obviously didn't start the year healthy. But he was a huge reason why the Clippers were able to hold their head above water until he got back. He and Harden, and obviously Powell. Hart said, sham it to the trunk. Literally anybody else. Literally try anybody else, you know? I would just appreciate that. I would just appreciate some ingenuity from our coach, man. He can do it. I know he can do it. I know he's got it in him. I know he got it in him. Susan said, Shaman needs to join Toppin. I think Jacob Toppin maybe. I think Shaman's maybe a little bit better than Toppin, but absolutely. Absolutely. Where is Toppin even at? Is he with the G League team? Did he go somewhere else in the G League? David said, Lakers beating the Pacers need this one. We didn't even go around the league. This is true. This is true. We didn't even go around the league, but we will. We will. Here we go. We're back into it. Kolek gets it over to Towns. Towns, fall away jumper along the baseline. Shot clock was winding down. Can't get it to go. It was close, but they're able to save the rebound. Back to Towns in the left corner. Can't get that three to go. Okay, the shot's not falling for Towns right now. Get back into the paint, big dog. The perimeter shot's not going down. Harden driving it down. Draws the foul. Can't get the layup to go, but he's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Hart said, top and trunk, give us Rokas instead. Man. Man. Yeah, I would have loved Rokas coming over. I don't think it's ever going to happen, though, now. I don't think it's ever going to happen. So I think campaign's done for the night. I think that ankle swelled up. I think Gardner said we should have kept Obi, even though he wasn't a good defender. He was giving us offense off the bench, and he was a really good shooter. I mean, he's become a good shooter. He wasn't a really good shooter with the Knicks yet. I think this is the first season where I feel like he's hitting that point. Kolek gets it over to Bridges as Powell hit the floor, inside pass to Anunoby, and you get an easy dunk out of it. Beautiful manipulation from the Knicks there offensively. Starting with Kolek, then over to Harden knocked down both of his free throws. Then over to Bridges. Here we go. Halfway through the third quarter, Knicks down by 2, 72-70. Dunn gets it over to Kawhi. Kawhi on the right wing, being guarded by Hart. Inside pass to Zubac. Towns gets caught on a screen, but he comes up short in the hook shot. Towns with the rebound. Here comes Josh Hart. Off the outlet. Has it on the left wing. Blows past the defense. Kawhi falling his... Oh, that's not Kawhi. That's Harden. Falling asleep, and Josh Hart gets an easy layup out of it. Harden bringing it down now. Harden has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. They throw it down low to Kawhi, over the top pass. He loses it. Dunn picks it up. They swing it out to Powell. Powell draws the foul, Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges slipped and fell and got his hand caught in the cookie jar. Powell was going up with the shot, so he's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Hart said, I wonder why not seeing more minutes for Mitch. I think Tibbs is, I think he's matching up Towns with Zubac as much as he can. But also, yes, sir, Norman Powell misses a free throw. We love when our opponents misses free throws, time and time again. Love it. Love it. It literally brings a smile to my face every single time. It just fills my heart with joy to see our opponents missing free throws, man. Fills my heart with joy. As far as Mitchell Robinson, not as many minutes, I don't really know. But as Powell knocks down the second free throw, I can't comprehend why you wouldn't go to a Robinson Towns lineup tonight. You can definitely beat him up on the glass. But the Clippers not going big tonight. They got Zubac, and they're not playing another traditional big man. Towns throws a bullet pass down low. Luckily, it got tipped out of bounds by the Clippers, so it'll remain with the Knicks. So with the Clippers going small, I don't think Tom Thibodeau wants to throw Robinson out there to have to chase a three-point shooter around. Kolek, got to get it in. Inside pass to Josh Hart, or outside to Josh Hart. They get it into Towns. High post at the foul line. Down the lane, draws the foul. Gets the shot up, can't get it to go, but he's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Hart said, I don't like Towns on Zubac, but Zubac just sat. Yeah, Yeah. I think he's done a pretty good job on him, though. Towns has done a pretty good job on Zubac tonight for the most part. So I'm not going to fault him too much. But I think when Zubac is out there, having Robinson on Zubac with Towns out on, like Chris Dunn or something, or Batum, if Batum's out there, is, to me, a better option right now. Just to keep Zubac off the glass, just to have more big bodies in there, close up the paint a little bit more. Lana Mona said down to the wire game tonight. Oh, for sure. We knew this coming in. Mark said, kind of want to see more Payne rather than Kolek right now. I think Payne's out with an injury. He's not on the bench. At least I don't see him on the bench. Towns knocks down both free throws. Thank you, Big Towns. Harden has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Down low to Dunn. They swing it around. Kawhi, a right wing three, wide open. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Dunn had it, lost it. Bridges picks it up. Gets it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart over to Anunoby. Anunoby down to Towns. Towns being guarded by... oh my goodness, being guarded by Batum. Spins right off of him. Right-handed slam. He looking like Patrick Ewing on the block tonight, baby. He looking like Big Pat with the post moves tonight. Spinning off of defenders left and right. Harden has it up top. Splits the defense. Driving it down. Kicks it out to Kawhi. Kawhi right wing three. Kolek trying to recover to close out on him. Can't get out to him soon enough. And Kawhi knocks down the right wing three. Can't let Harden split you like that. I mean, he's one of the best at it. Kolek has it up top, being guarded by Powell. Gets it over to Towns. Towns swings it over to Bridges. Bridges wide open on the right wing three. Comes up short, can't get it to go. Kawhi with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Josh Hart's going to pick it up. Now Bridges switches on to him. Kawhi dancing with it. Coming to his right. Down the lane. Kicks it out. Chris Dunn wide open on the right wing three. Again, that's the guy you want shooting. He can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Baseball pass to Anunoby. Anunoby. It's got Kawhi to beat. Euro stepping down the lane. Righty layup. Okay, the manipulation from OG coming in, hesitating. Quick Euro. Finish with the right hand. Okay, OG. I didn't know he had that in his bag. I didn't know he had it like that. Apparently he does. Now we're hooping. Powell dancing with it against Towns. A step back mid-range jumper. Gets it to go. Swishes it. Norman Powell's a bucket like that. Tied at 78. Going back and forth. Trading baskets. Here we go. Here we go. This is some NBA action right here. Kolek bringing it down. Powell guarding him. Kolek gets it over to Towns in the high post. Gets fouled by Batum. OG, they showed the replay on the Euro step again? OG thinking, oh, you think I'm going to go right? Now I'm going to go left, but I'm going to finish back to the right. Just Euro stepper right around, guys. Who taught him that? He been in practice. Who he been working with? Mid-season, adding new moves? Where'd this come from? Great quarter from Towns. He subs out. He's got 25 and 10 already. Big Mitch back in. Robinson has it up top, being guarded by Simmons. Hands it off to Anunoby. Coming to his right, driving it down to the basket. Gets fouled. Anunoby gets the layup to go. Somehow it hung on the back of the rim, bouncing 3-4 times before it drops through the bottom of the net. But Anunoby gets the and one to go. He is hooping out of his mind these last couple of games. K. Hazy said, good to see Hug on the bench. I'm glad you called that out, K. Hazy, because I did see him, but I didn't register it. James Sumler, what's up, James? Anunoby does knock down the free throw as well. Thank you for knocking down your free throws, OG. I did see Hug Porty on the bench, but I didn't register it. I'm glad you called it out, K. Hazy, because it is nice to see Hug Porty back on the bench after the meniscus injury. Harden has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his left, Josh Hart switches onto him. Harden's looking to dance. Hesitation move. Dancing with it. Coming to his right, driving it down through the lane. Gets fouled. I believe that's going to be on Kolek. And Josh Hart talking to the rookie. See, that's a rookie mistake right there. You can't reach in on James Harden driving to the basket. He is a master at drawing those fouls. Can't do that. Can't do that. MEM said, I don't want Mitch shooting either. Putback dunks only. Yeah, Mitch hasn't even taken a shot tonight. So I don't think we have to worry about Mitch taking shots. AP reminded people to thumbs up. Yes, you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the thumbs up button. Please go ahead. Hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up. It is by far the best way to support the show. The only thing I'll ever ask of you. I'm not going to ask you for super chats. I'm not going to ask you for any donations or anything like that. Just hit the like button. And if you enjoy the content and you want to stick around, hit the subscribe button. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Mark said Josh is a plus 13. Yeah, man. When he picked up that third foul in the second quarter, and he had to come out, and Tibbs had to put Landry Shamet back in, or at least he decided to put Landry Shamet back in for Josh Hart, it was not good. That's when the team that's when they had the 14-point lead, I believe, and then that's when kind of dissipated. So Josh was not around for that. Maybe if he was in, it wouldn't have dissipated as much as it did. AP said, the Knicks bench is awful. Play better, figure this out by playoff time, or they're getting knocked down in the first round. I don't know if they're getting knocked down in the first round, AP, but I'm not as doom and gloom as you, but I get the sentiment. I get the worry. So the one game we should be paying attention most to is this Lakers-Pacers game. LeBron's 0 for 6. That's cool. Come on, LeBron. Come on. Come on, man. We don't need an 0 for 6 performance. We need you to beat down on the Pacers tonight. Need a Pacers loss? That'd be fun. That'd be nice. I'd appreciate it very much. Luka is hooping, though. 8 for 13, 5% from 3. As far as the Pacers goes, Halliburton hooping. 9 points, 13 assists already, halfway through the third quarter. My goodness, he's 0 for 7 from 3, though. But y'all should be all right. Should be all right. Gigi said, Mitch Shamet paying for Embiid? Oh, brother, Gigi. Have you been watching basketball lately? You want a guy with a max contract who can't stay on the floor? Come on, brother. Boot up that 2K, Gigi. Boot up that 2K. You love them 2K trades, man. Here we go. We're getting right back into the game. Harden's at the foul line. I have to foul from Kolek. Knicks have Kolek, Shamet, Hart, Anunoby, and Robinson in the game. Harden knocks down the first free throw. Got another one coming. Harden gets the second one to go. And it is back to a one-point game. And the Clippers applying some full court pressure here. Tyler Kolek's going to bring it down against Derrick Jones Jr. Kolek has it up top. Gets it over to Anunoby. Anunoby gets it over to Hart. Hart hands it off to Kolek. Harden's guarding him as he switches onto him, driving to his left, putting his head down, attacking. Gets blocked by Harden, out of bounds, going to remain with the Knicks. I like the aggressiveness from Kolek, but he's not been able to get anything to go. Still stuck on 0 points. Sam Cooper, what's up, Sam? You know, I said we can't hit threes tonight. We'll check the box score again at the end of the quarter. Kolek gets it into Josh Hart. Josh Hart up top. Puts up the three with the shot clock winding down. Comes up well short. Batum picks up the rebound, and now here come the Clippers. Harden's pushing the pace. Shamet comes out to guard Harden. Come on, Shamet, lock in. Harden, gives him the step back. Right corner three. My goodness, James Harden, that was filthy. That was a filthy hesitation. Step back three from Harden there. Kolek has it up top, being guarded by Derrick Jones Jr. Gets it over to Hart. Back to Kolek. Kolek being guarded by Harden. Gets it over to Anunoby. Anunoby catches, pump fake. Simmons guarding him. Coming to his left off the Robinson screen. Now coming to his right off the re-screen. Down the lane. Scoop lay with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Robinson had it. Lost it. Knocked out of his hands by Derrick Jones Jr. Here comes Simmons pushing the other way. Gets it over to Harden. Harden's been knocking down shots all night long. And he continues to do that, knocking down the right wing three. And now, the largest lead of the game for the Clippers. Knicks down by 5, 86-81. Kolek has it up top. You can't have Bridges and Towns out of the game at the same time, Tibbs. McCullough gets it over to Shamet, wide open left corner three. There you go, Landry Shamet. Welcome to the game, brother. A left wing three for Landry Shamet. There you go. There you go, buddy. Tigre, what about Tigre? Harden has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his left. Josh Hart switches onto him. Hart guarding Harden. Now he's going to look to dance. Step back. Another straightaway three for Harden. Rattles it in yet again. Harden is in fuego right now. 3 straight threes for James Harden. 9 quick points for he and the Clippers. Kolek has it up top, gets it over to Anunoby, back to Kolek. Kolek spins, coming to his left, dancing with it. Being guarded by Simmons, leans in, catches, pump fake, leans in again, gets the foul call. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. There you go, Kolek. There you go. Keenan Hart said, but Kolek going inside now with toughness. I like the Kolek kid. I mean, he's going to be good for years to come. Great pick from the Knicks. Great pick from the Knicks. Kolek misses the first free throw. Remains, come on, brother. Come on, brother. Everybody's rooting for you. You can't be missing free throws now. Everybody's rooting for you. You got the whole Knicks fan base on your side. AP said they're going to lose this game. AP, Mr. Doom and Gloom in the chat. Kolek misses 2 free throws. Kolek, brother, come on, man. We're all rooting for you. We're rooting for you. You can't be missing free throws, man. You can't. Harden has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Harden's looking to dance. Coming to his right, driving it down. Kicks it out. Batum, a right wing 3. Shamit closes out. Doesn't matter. Batum knocks down the 3 anyway. And the 3-point shots are raining down for the Clippers. And the Knicks not able to keep pace with their scoring right now. They kick it out to Anunoby on the right wing. Swings through to his right, driving it down. Step back, mid-range follow-away jumper over Batum. Too short, can't get it to go. Harden with the rebound. And here come the Clippers. Knicks now down by 8. Don't go down by 10. Don't go down by 10. Get a defensive stop here. Harden has it up top, coming to his left off of Batum screen. Kolek switches on to him. He's going to Euro step down the lane, puts up the floater, comes up short, fight for the rebound. And Ben Simmons, of all people, tips it up and in. As Robinson had to come out and contest the floater, Josh Hart's going to rush it down. And doesn't get it off in time. Doesn't matter. He didn't make it. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Down by 10. I said, don't go down by 10. And they went down by 10. Mark said, never thought I would say this. I miss campaign. Yeah, man. Yeah. Needed a change of pace, a change of energy with campaign. And him not being available. Now down Brunson. Down McBride. Now down campaign. Who do you go to? You play. I made the joke at the start of the third quarter when we noticed Tyler Kolek was starting the third quarter. I made the joke. Hey, Tyler Kolek, get ready to play 24 straight minutes after not playing all year. And he played the whole third quarter. Let's see if Tom Thibodeau goes to anybody else to start the fourth. But I don't have a ton of confidence in Tibbs in doing that. Altiga said, bring in Bridges. That's another point, Altiga. Great point because why did you take Towns and Bridges out at the same time? Like, you're already down Brunson. You're now down Campaign. You're already down McBride. And you take out literally the only 2 guys on the team who can create their own offense in the half court out of the game. You take both of them out of the game at the same time. For all the nonsense we give Tibbs about playing guys too much, like, this is the time where it's an emergency, hit the red button, play Bridges the whole second half if you have to. Or you need to do a better job of staggering. You can't have Towns and Bridges out at the same time when you're down Brunson, you're down McBride, and now you're down Payne. Those are 3 guys who could at the very least handle the ball and create some offense. What? How you take all of them out at the same time? It makes no sense. Makes no sense to me. Gigi said Payne was the one keeping us in the game. I don't want to see Mitch in the game. At least Precious scored here and there. Man, Chichi, I gotta order you some glasses, big dog. You think Payne was the guy keeping us in the game? You got eyes, brother? You got an optometrist you can go to, Chichi? You got to get your eyes checked? Come on, man. D. Graham, what's up, D. Graham? Do you blame Tibbs for not playing Tyler Kolek, Kevin McCullough before the start of the year? Yeah. I mean, look, he had the opportunity. Campaign missed time earlier in the year. McBride missed time earlier in the year. Shaman missed the first month and a half. Precious Achiuwa was out the first month of the season. Like, the Knicks had injuries, and instead of going to the younger players on the team and give them an opportunity, Tom Thibodeau elected to go to 7, 8-man rotations. That's poor coaching. There's no way to slice that. That is poor coaching. So now we're as DeLon Wright is in the game. Here we go. DeLon Wright minutes. An actual rotational start of the fourth quarter. DeLon Wright minutes. Let's see how it goes. Come on, DeLon Wright. DeLon Wright, Towns, Shamet, Mitchell Robinson, and Anunoby in the game as Towns faces up in the mid-range, knocks down a face-up mid-range shot, and gets fouled by Derrick Jones Jr. I love to see it, Big Towns. That's actually who's been keeping us in the game, not Campaign. It's been Karl-Anthony Towns, who's been awesome all night long. AP said too many ads on YouTube. I don't even have, see, that's the thing, AP. I don't even have ads on. I have ads off. I have, no control over that. I turned ads off. I've had them off forever. Almost all year. So I apologize for any ads you're getting. Towns misses a free throw, though. Come on, man, with these missed free throws all night. Everybody missing free throws. Come on, man. Keenar said McCullough was hurt. Okay, but play Dadier. Play Dadier. Kawhi out of the right corner for a three, splashes it over Anunoby. And the threes are just raining down for the Clippers. When was the last time they missed a three? DeLon Wright has it up top. Has it on the left wing. Coming to his right off the Towns screen. Gets it over to Anunoby. Anunoby gets it into Towns. Towns being guarded by Derrick Jones Jr. Hits Anunoby, come back door. Kicks it out to Shamet. A right corner three. Line me up, Shamet. In and out, can't get it to go. Something we've been saying all season long with Shamet. They kick it out. Derrick Jones Jr. a wide open straightaway three. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Shamet comes in for the rebound. Grabs the long rebound. Shamet bringing it down now. Coming to his right off the Robinson screen. Inside pass to Robinson. And he gets fouled on the entry pass. Lionel Motus? Lionel Motus using to subscribe, big dog? You've been in here forever. I appreciate you, Linus. Thank you for the subscription. James, what's up, James? I want Kolek and Bridges finishing together. You'll likely get that, James. You'll likely get that. I don't think Tom Thibodeau is going to finish with DeLon Wright. I don't think that's going to happen. And they call a flopping technical on DeLon Wright. They call a flopping technical on DeLon Wright. I literally haven't seen a flopping technical all year. And I watch a lot of basketball. I haven't seen one flopping technical all year. The last time I saw it was last season when they first implemented it. Ay. These refs sometimes, man. Sometimes these refs. What are y'all looking at? What are y'all looking at? Of all the flops that have gone on all year long. Oh, and Mike Breen says that's a terrible call. And now a ref calls a foul as Towns goes to the basket, and now the Clippers are upset. Refs on the verge of losing control of this game right now. Keenar said, Wright just took a forearm shiver, and they called it on Wright. I can't believe that. And you never hear Mike Breen say that's a terrible call. He usually gives the benefit of the doubt to the officials. And that's definitely a foul on Towns, by the way. So Towns at the foul line for 2 free throws. But you never hear Mike Breen say that's a terrible call. I think that's the first time I've ever heard Mike Breen say that. But that was a terrible call. That's just a play on. It's just a play on. It's just a play on. Just keep the play going. Mark said game is slipping away. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Towns finally knocks down 2 free throws. Thank you, Towns. Finally knocking down some free throws. He's been so awesome tonight, and yet the free throw shooting getting a little rough. Bogdanovich has it up top, being guarded by Shamet. They get it down low to Kawhi. Kawhi being guarded by Anunoby. Faces up, has it in the high post. Jab step, pump fake, coming to his left. Half spin, fall away over Anunoby. Gets it to go. A pitch perfect defense from OG. That's just the superstar being a superstar, knocking down a tough contested shot. DeLon Wright has it on the left wing. Being guarded by Derrick Jones Jr. Gets it over to Towns. Towns, left wing, out by the three-point line. Shoves it over to Anunoby. Anunoby coming to his left. Down the lane, gets it knocked out of his hands by Simmons. And it's going to remain with the Knicks, but 6 seconds to go in the shot clock. Adams Yanks cap. What's up, Adam? Our defense was so horrible. I mean, Clippers just got into their bag, man. Harden knocked down 3 incredible step-back, well-contested threes in a row. You know, they're just stars being stars. And the Knicks don't have their star to be a star. I mean, Towns, he's been awesome tonight. They get it over to Towns again. Towns is going to face up one-legged fall-away shot that he hasn't hit any of those all season long. Ball is loose. Delon Wright's fighting for the offensive rebound, but he can't hold on to it. Now here come the Clippers pushing the other way. Bogdanovich has it up top. Anunoby steps out to guard him. They get it over to Kawhi in the high post, being guarded by Shamet. This is not going to go well. Jab step. Coming to his left. Dancing with it. Gets the foul call. Doesn't get the shot to go, but he's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Keenar said, Shamet is playing great defense on Kawhi, but they called him bogus. He got the body into him. Got the body into him, got his hands on him. It's a foul. Get your hands off of him. Kawhi at the foul line, knocks down the first free throw. This game is definitely slipping away. Here comes Mikal Bridges. Could be too little too late. Could be. OG's going to sub out. MBM said, fans wanted the Rooks. He's letting them rock. Is he, though? Is he? We still got Shamet out there. Kawhi knocks down both free throws. 102-88. A 14-point deficit for the Knicks here in the fourth quarter. Can they make this improbable comeback? We will see. We will see. Towns has it up top. Towns facing up against Batum. Spins, coming to his right. Gets it knocked out of his hands by Derrick Jones Jr. Shamet comes out to recover it. Dancing with it. Step back left wing 3 for Shamet. Oh, yeah, he got it to go. Okay, Shamet. I was like, horrible shot, but he got it to go. He got it to go. Kawhi bringing it down. Coming to his right. Being guarded by Bridges. Dancing with it. Middle of the lane. Fall away over Bridges. Comes up short, but gets a nice friendly roll off the front of the rim and gets it to drop. Kawhi's been in his bag after Harden was in his bag, and Knicks need somebody to step up outside of Towns. Delon Wright has it up top. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges gets it over to Towns. Towns on the right wing, being guarded by Kawhi. Towns facing up. He's looking for somebody. He doesn't have anybody open. Now he's going to look to attack. Picks his dribble up. Hits Bridges, come back door. Puts up the floater. Gets swatted out of there by Batum. Goes into the 5th row. And I think that's a shot clock violation. Yeah, it's a shot clock violation. Bogdanovich has it up top, being guarded by Shamet. Coming to his left, driving it down, kicks it out. Derrick Jones Jr., a right corner 3 over Robinson, splashes it. Have they missed the 3? When was the last time they missed the 3? My goodness. This game, 16-point lead, 8 minutes to go. Annoying. Annoying. Towns coming to his left along the baseline, steps through. And they call the travel on Towns as Batum pulled the chair out from under him. Towns with 29, Anunoby with 16, Bridges with 15, Payne with 15. Payne was hooping before he went down with an injury. Needed Payne's energy tonight. He was hooping. Kawhi has it up top. We got 8 minutes to go. Kawhi dancing with it against Bridges. Coming to his right. Catches, pump fakes, cross-court pass. Derrick Jones Jr. out of the corner. He's going to drive it down against Robinson. Euro steps down the lane, knocks down the floater, and he gets hit. And the foul. Keenar said, I mean, they're hitting them, but we're giving up the least defended threes I have ever seen. Yeah, some lightly contested threes for sure. James Harden opened up the floodgates, and they haven't looked back since. The Knicks are 10 for 29 from 3, and the Clippers are 15 for 26. Rough for sure. Slim Slam said Tibbs might get it tonight. Nah, he's not. They're going to give him the... and a timeout for the Clippers. I'm going to go talk to Derrick Jones Jr. He is hunched over in some serious pain. He is in serious pain. Hart said exactly 15 for 26. I mean, that is, what's that percentage? Well over 50. 57% from three. Almost 58. 58% from three if we round up. Like, Batum's 2 for 2. Derrick Jones Jr. is 1 for 3. You can go over it together. Powell's 3 for 4. Harden 6 for 9. Like I said, he opened up the floodgates and it was lights out from there. Hart said that was the whole lead right there. 10 for 26 would be reasonable, and with that game would be nearly tied. Yeah, I mean, like you said though as well, Kinahara, the 3-point defense in the second half so far just hasn't been good enough. I mean, look at the bench. They brought their bench in, and they have been, woof. Since the bench has come in, that's when the lead has ballooned. Down 18 with 7:51 to go. And the light is dwindling. It's not completely out, but the light is definitely dwindling. Definitely. And it's crazy. You know what's crazy? You know what's absolutely psychotic right now? Is during the game, I've been asking for, hey, how come we haven't had the Robinson-Towns lineup tonight? What's up with that? Right? Especially when you're going up against Zubac. Maybe you want to put Mitch on Zubac and you have Towns as the roamer. I feel like that's a good option for that. And we didn't see that. We haven't seen that. Tom Thibodeau puts Karl-Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson lineup out there. Now that Zubac has been out of the game, and it's like, that's not when you want Robinson out there. Like, you got Robinson out there trying to guard Derrick Jones Jr. What kind of decision is that? I don't know, man. I don't know. Some rough decisions tonight. Some rough play all around from our Knicks. Defense hasn't been there. Chiji said, how can a coach watch the team front and center sideline and doesn't realize that the lineup he has in isn't working? How is that possible? I don't know, man. I don't know. I wish I had the answers, but I've been asking the same questions as well. David said, good old Tibbs rotation always killing us. I mean, the issue tonight is the Knicks getting burned defensively. Clippers got hot from three, and the Knicks didn't have the attention to detail. Going down campaign really hurt. Taking Towns and Bridges out at the same time really hurt, for sure. But, I don't think, other than Towns, thinking about it, I don't know who else has had a good game. Campaign was having a good game. Anunoby was having a good game, but no Campaign in the second half. Anunoby's been very quiet in the second half. And, injuries to 3 point guards on your roster is rough to deal with, Towns has it in the high post, hits Bridges, left wing pull-up 3 for Bridges. Can't get it to go. Simmons with the rebound. He's going to bring it down. 110, as Derrick Jones Jr. did knock down that and one free throw he had. Bogdanovich has it on the right wing, coming to his left, dancing around the Simmons screen. Now back to his right, in the mid-range. Follow-away jumper over Achua. Can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Quick outlet to Bridges. Bridges bringing it down. Shovels it over to DeLon Wright. Now over to Towns. Towns fires a 3. Trying to get it back, and he gets it to go. All right. It was a deep one. Towns up to 32 now. If there's any chance the Knicks are going to have of getting back into this one, it's going to be with some lights-out, crazy three-point shooting, and obviously locking in defensively. Bridges guarding Kawhi. He blows right past him going along the baseline. Can't get the reverse dunk to go down, but he gets fouled by Shamit, so he's going to go to the foul line for 2 more free throws. B. Grant said, where's Kevin McCullough? Is he still in the G League? I think he's on the bench. He just came back. He was just became available. I think it's unrealistic to expect him to suddenly slide into the rotation. That I agree with Tom Thibodeau with. I would not go to McCullough right away after coming back from an injury. Right? But I will forever be confused by the Dadier situation. Will forever be confused about that. Keenar said Kawhi's taking over. I mean, that's what superstars do. Like I said, coming into the game, if we've been watching, if y'all have been watching the Clippers, you would know that Kawhi is slowly returning to form. And it's going to be very scary for them teams in the West to have to go up against this Clippers team because Kawhi's that guy. He's got 25, 9, and 6 tonight. Kawhi is for sure that guy. Towns has it at the three-point line, top of the key. Hands it off the right. Right driving to his right. Hands it off to Bridges. Bridges fires a right wing three. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Harden ends up with it. Hit it ahead to Powell. Powell on the right wing. Kawhi did knock down both free throws, by the way. So it's 112, 94, an 18-point lead. Powell puts up the floater. Can't get it to go. Chua with the rebound. We're bringing it down halfway through this fourth quarter, and the comeback is looking unlikely. Towns going along the baseline, puts up the floater over Zubac. Can't get it to go down. Chua with an offensive rebound, though. Gets fouled by Kawhi. He's going to go to the foul line with 2 free throws. Kawhi, Anunoby up off the bench. He's coming back into the game. 25-26 is second night of a back-to-back. Yeah, sure. We could factor that in as well, for sure. Tired at the end here in the second half. Sure, we could give it to them that in that aspect. But, you know, yeah, I mean, they had 2 days off. AB said, everyone looks good against the Knicks. I think they're at the bottom of the playoff picture in the West. I don't know if you've been watching the Clippers lately, AP. I'm not talking about this game. I'm talking about the way they've been playing for about 3-4 week stretch now. Towns knocks down both free throws. Kawhi has it on the right wing, being guarded by Chua. Under 6 to go. Kawhi across the lane. Fall away jumper, can't get it to go. Towns knocks the rebound away from Zubac. Josh Hart picks it up, and now he's bringing it down. Shoves it over to Bridges. Bridges hesitates, going along the baseline, and he steps out of bounds. Not the second half performance we wanted, right? NBM said only health is the major concern at this point. Don't panic over any loss. We already know the power we have. I'm not panicking. I hope it doesn't sound that way. I'm just kind of disappointed in what is looking like it's going to amount to a loss tonight. Especially after the first half that they had. Felt like, okay, it's going to be a dogfight of a game. It's going to come down to the wire. But it wasn't that tonight. They call an offensive foul on the Clippers. Ball going back to the Knicks. 16-point deficit. It's not the greatest. It's not the craziest thing in the world, right? 16-point deficit. It's not the craziest thing in the world. Lakers with an 11-point lead over the Pacers. Hopefully they can pull off that win. That'd be nice. Keep the cushion you have. Foul on Powell. Where's my flopping technical on Powell there? Same exact situation. Where's my flopping technical on Powell? AB said, anyone get hurt tonight? Campaign got hurt, rolled the ankle. So that's not great. Haven't had Campaign in the second half. Keenar said, I didn't check the odds on the Clips. They look good. Yeah, I mean, with Kawhi back playing the way he's playing, as Josh Hart misses a free throw, it's been the story all night. How many missed free throws do we have tonight? How many missed free throws? I mean, they're starting to get on my nerves. I mean, it's been on my nerves. Y'all know I hate missed free throws, but tonight the Knicks are 10 for 16 from the foul line. They've missed 6 free throws. Josh Hart does knock down the second one. 15-point game. Not insurmountable, but highly unlikely. Chris Dunn gets it over to Zubac. Zubac hands it off to Harden. Harden coming to his left. Anunoby chasing. They throw the lob up. Can't get it to go, but Zubac finds a way to tip it up and in anyway. Everything going in for the Clippers now. DeLon Wright has it on the left wing, gets it over to Bridges. Bridges coming to his left, over to DeLon Wright. Now over to Anunoby, a left corner three for OG. Splashes it. Cool. Cool. 14-point deficit for the Knicks, trading threes for twos, but you don't have enough time to do that. So, got to get some stops. Zubac has it at the three-point line in the high post. Leaves it off for Chris Dunn. Now hands it off to Kawhi. Kawhi going all the way and throws it down. Kawhi absolutely dominant. Knicks got no answers to defend him right now in the second half. DeLon Wright has it up top. No Kolek here in the fourth quarter. DeLon Wright plays the whole fourth quarter. Chi-Chi said 13 points, 9 rebounds for Zubac. Is that too much to ask for Robinson? Chi-Chi, have you watched this team play before? Have you ever watched what Mitchell Robinson does? You expect 13 rebounds and 9 points from Mitchell Robinson in his 10th game of the season coming back from foot surgery? Big dog, your expectations are way up here, my guy. I don't know. I don't even know how to respond to that, my man. Bridges knocked down 2 free throws. I didn't even see where he got fouled, but he knocked down 2 free throws. Cool. Down the lane, Zubac picks it up, kicks it out to Chris Dunn. Wide open on the left wing. Nobody even looks to close out to him, but he comes up well short. Harden able to chase down the offensive rebound. Kawhi chases down the offensive rebound, excuse me. Kawhi has it in the right corner, kicks out to Powell. Powell coming to his left, down the lane, inside to Zubac. Zubac spins, reverse layup, gets fouled by Towns. He just hacks him. It's going to send Zubac to the foul line for 2 free throws. 3:45 to go. D. Grant said, so Tibbs is not going to try Bocham in this game. He is not. He is not. 3:44 to go. I think it's a crazy decision to play Kolek the entire third quarter and then play DeLon Wright the entire fourth quarter. I think that's a pretty crazy decision. Why not bring DeLon Wright at some point in that third quarter? Maybe try Kolek again. Maybe sub him back out. I don't know. Try something. Try different lineups. I can't believe you just decide to play players entire quarters. AP said, can we find this bum coach and just promote Rick Brunson for the season? Oh, heck no, AP. That's what bad teams do. That's what poorly run franchises do, man. Come on. You don't want to go back into the doldrums. Bridges, a fall-away jumper, comes up short. Fight for the rebound. Josh Hart knocks it out to DeLon Wright. He's not going to take that three. Goes all the way to the basket, though. Gets blocked at the rim by Zubac. I would just rather you take that lightly contested three, DeLon Wright. We sure we can't get Kolek back into the game? DeLon Wright's that much better than him? Not that it would make a difference. The Knicks are going to end up losing tonight anyway. But, Harden along the baseline, puts up a floater, can't get it to go. Zubac with a one-handed putback slam. Slim Stammer says, no strategy. Tibbs got beat by Ty Lue. He had a great strategy in the first half. And then Ty Lue made an adjustment. And Tom Thibodeau was like, I don't know what to do now. Gigi said, but I thought he was the savior. Fans were awaiting a return like it was Popeye Jones returning. Brother, the Knicks have like the third best defense in the league since Robinson has returned. I know it might be difficult for you to read numbers, but he has been somewhat of a savior for the Knicks since coming back. The defense has been fantastic in the games he's played in. But I know you like looking at the box score, so I know you like seeing points and rebounds, and that's the only thing you're going to worry about. But, basketball isn't necessarily played that way, Harden has it on the right wing. Knicks knocked down both free throws. So it's 119-104, under 3 to go. Just winding down the time until this game is over. Towns guarding Kawhi. He's going to put up the three-point shot. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Towns ends up with it. Here comes DeLon Wright. Hands it off to Anunoby. Anunoby, in and out dribble, coming down. Spins down the lane. Crazy, wild spin move from Anunoby. Got the layup to go down. D. Grant said, Rick Brunson is not a good coach. I do not understand what Knicks fans sees. No, Rick Brunson, no. He's not going to end up being the next coach of the Knicks at any point. Harden on the right wing, inside pass to Zubac. Zubac kicks it out. Chris Dunn, left corner three. Can't get it to go. Anunoby with the rebound. 2 minutes to go, 13-point lead. We got to push. Got to get threes up. Towns has it up top. He's going to attack Zubac. Gets fouled by Zubac. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. There you go, Towns. Towns is still trying. Anunoby's still trying. Guys are trying. But Under 2 to go, 13-point lead. Very unlikely. Mark said, get healthy for the playoffs, please. Also, don't lose the 3rd seed. Yeah, 2 main goals right now. Get healthy and stay at 3. Stay at 3. And in order to stay at 3, you're also going to have to root for a Pacers loss tonight, and they've come roaring back. They were down 10 at one point. Now it's a 2-point game against the Lakers. Gigi said, Mitch was a minus 70 today and almost every game. Chichi, you just proving my point, man. It's real difficult for you to read numbers, man. I get it. I get it. You don't have to prove the point anymore. We can see it. It's difficult for you to read numbers. You can't talk about plus minus in a game where everybody's going to be in the minus, my man. As for this Lakers-Pacers game, LeBron 3 for 10. LeBron, I need you to heat up, buddy. Also, Luka's cooled off a little bit. Sitting at 29, 5, and 6. Pacers still hooping. Halliburton, 11 and 17. Slim Slamma said I'd be good with the 8th seed. Be it healthy. I mean, health is obviously the most important aspect, but I don't know about that 8th seed. It's not like the Knicks don't have talent without Brunson. Like, they still got a ton of talent. They should still be able to win majority of their games. Here's the thing. The Knicks are going to end up with the 3 seed, right? Because the way the math works out, the Knicks have won the season series against the Pacers. And in order for the Pacers to get the 3 seed, the Knicks would have to go at least 5 and 4 over their final 10 games or 9 games. And the Pacers would have to go 9 and 2. I don't think the Pacers are going to go 9 and 2, although we can look at their schedule. Maybe they will. Maybe they're on fire. But they got Washington. They got OKC. That's a tough one. Sacramento, Charlotte, Utah. Denver's a tough one at Denver. Washington, Cleveland. We'll see what Cleveland's playing like at the end of the season. It may not matter. These last 2 Cleveland games. Orlando, that game is going to matter. So I don't think they're going to go 9 and 2 to end the year to get that 3rd seed. But the Knicks. Whoa. Y'all can't see the game? Y'all can't see the game? I wish I could show you the game, but y'all can't see the game. They're going to come get me off this stream. Mark said, I see 8 and 3. We could also look at the Knicks schedule. I mean, I got the rest of the schedule up here. For the rest of the month, we have Milwaukee and Portland coming up. So, big game against Milwaukee. That's going to be difficult. Obviously, they're without Lillard, so we should be able to pull that one out easily. Somewhat easily. Giannis is still horrifying. But should be able to pull that one out. And then a rematch against Portland. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. Towns at the foul line, knocks down the first one. Let me refresh, make sure we're all caught up. Sam Cooper said, please comment. I hear some say rookies will not know how to play defense adequately at first. Others say they prefer college ball to NBA because they don't play defense in the NBA conflict. College basketball is objectively significantly worse basketball, but it could make for a very entertaining product. Towns did knock down both free throws, by the way. So it's an 11-point game. Powell hits the side of the backboard. Towns with the rebound. Home run pass to Josh Hart. Josh Hart bringing it down. Shoves it over to Bridges. Bridges coming to his left. Back to Josh Hart. Josh Hart down the lane. Kicks it out. Anunoby, a straightaway 3. OG. Okay, OG, line me up. 8-point game, y'all. 8-point game. Not the craziest comeback in the world with a minute and... oh, my timer ticked out. I thought this game was over. Here we go. Here we go. They hit it into Powell. Powell has it on the right wing. Inside to Dunn. Dunn pulls it all the way back out. Somebody go out and guard Dunn. There we go. Now over to Harden. Harden has it up top. They bring a double team. Harden. Ball knocked loose. Diving for it. They swing it out. Norman Powell wide open left wing 3. And that's the dagger. AB said the teams that are over 500, we played those are going to be your losses. So there you go. AP is filled with such positivity, man. Anunoby down the lane, leans in, gets the layup to go. Under a minute to go. Throw it over the top to Kawhi. Kawhi down low to Zubac. Zubac's going to go up and throws it down over OG. Keenan Hart said, Chi Valanciunas sucks on defense. Here's terrible fit for the team. Oh, yeah, weren't you ruined? Like I said, you're just proving my point, Chi. You look at the points and rebounds, and you're like, that guy's good at basketball. And that's just not the case. It's just not the case, brother. 45 seconds to go. Knicks down by 14. And they just turned it over. Ty Lue calls a timeout. Probably going to get his guys out. Nobody gets hurt in the last 45 seconds, right? And that's going to be the end of the game, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Disappointing night. Disappointing second half for sure. Mark said, Bucks will not be easy at all. Yeah, I mean, they're down Lillard, but they'll still have Giannis, obviously, and they'll still have their cast of role players that are still really good. So, Keenan said, well, the thing is with Dame, he actually hurts his team on defense, so I'm not sure the Bucks are going to be that much worse without him. Oh, they're going to be significantly worse without him, Keenan. I know he hurts them on defense, but that's 25 and 8 that they're missing. Definitely, and their floor general and their point guard. I don't care how bad you are on defense. Like, it's not you miss a guy who can create a shot outside of Giannis. They don't really have a whole lot of those. Chi said, seeing Mitch on the court is like seeing Charles Smith. Tell me I'm lying. You're lying, big dog. Again, go see your optometrist, Chi. You could say you're not a fan of Mitch, but going way over the top the way you have been going is one, disingenuous, and two, just factually incorrect. So, Mayweather K7, what's up, Mayweather? Like the commentary. Do you mind talking about betting questions? You could ask whatever question you want, Mayweather. I'll do my best to ask. I'm not a big bettor, but I'll tell you what I think. I'll tell you what I think. Chris Dunn has it up top, being guarded by Kolek. Kolek's back into the game for the final 30 seconds. Okay. Beauchamp's in the game. Beauchamp, shoot this three. Yeah, step back three for Beauchamp. In and out, can't get it to go. Play Beauchamp, man. Play Beauchamp over Shamet. Play anybody over Shamet. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take anybody over Shaman right now. And 13-point loss for the Knicks tonight, 126-113. Make sure our scoreboard is right before we head out, and that's going to be it. Not much to go over. We've talked about it enough already. Harden got it going, Kawhi got it going, and the Knicks didn't have an answer. Campaign going down hurt them in the second half. Kolek had a pretty good first half in his limited minutes, and then started the second half, played the whole quarter, and he ends tonight 0.7 assists. Got to get some points on the board as well, Kolek. Got to get some points on the board as well. Mark Avon, what's up, Mark Avon? Still how many games to the playoffs? I believe the Knicks now have 11 games remaining, I believe. We could double check right now, though. Oh, no, 10. I think they have 10 games remaining. This was the 11th game remaining. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games remaining. Got Milwaukee, Portland, Philadelphia, Cleveland, Atlanta, Phoenix, Boston, Detroit, Cleveland, and then Brooklyn. So not the easiest of schedules remaining. That's going to suck. Phoenix is playing for their lives, so that's going to be a tough game. Atlanta's playing for playoff positioning, play-in positioning, so that's going to be tough. Cleveland's going to be tough. Philadelphia, okay, that should be an easy one. Portland, we just played them. It was a tough game, and we're down more guys. Milwaukee's going to be tough because they're playing for playoff positioning. Boston's going to be tough even though they're down Tatum. Detroit's going to be tough because they're fighting for positioning. Cleveland probably going to be tough as the second game to the end, so, you know. And then Brooklyn, Knicks, every time the Knicks play Brooklyn, it's always a tight game. I don't care how bad Brooklyn is right now. I'm going to assume that this is going to be a tough game. So literally no easy games remaining. The easiest game should be Philadelphia. But You're going to have to come to play. Put your big boy pants on, Knicks. It's not going to be easy. And it never is. So. Keenan Hart said, storyline, Harden and Kawhi rebounding into shape, go off, Tibbs, outcoached by Ty Lue. Yeah. Gigi said, I'm starting my Fire Tibbs trade Mitch campaign. You're going to have a lot of people on board with you with both of those campaigns. I understand the trade Mitch things. I get it. If the right trade is out there, move on from Mitch. Too injury prone, coming back. He may not have the same value. He may not be the same player after all the injuries. I get the trade Mitch thing for sure. And obviously we've talked about the Tibbs thing, so talked about the Tibbs thing. I'll leave the Tibbs thing at that. AB said, I'm not one of those guys that can root for teams in different cities. This is my team. I have no choice but to watch them. And I appreciate you for it, AP. And I know you don't like the team. And I know you're not as high in them as a lot of other people, but I appreciate you coming in here and hanging out with us. You need people on the spectrum like that. You need people on the other end of the spectrum. You need people who will point out the flaws and be a little bit more pessimistic to ease out the people who are more optimistic. We need balance, and you provide balance, AP. So I appreciate you, man. Omar, no easy games in the NBA. I mean, when you're a good basketball team, there should be. Every now and again, you should get an easy one. K. Hazy, a tough schedule means they need to play hard. This team has needed toughness, so they better get ready. Chichi said, I just don't like them. That's why I just throw numbers and shade them. I get it, Chichi. I get where you're coming from. I give you a hard time, but I know where you're coming from. I do. But that's going to be it. Right? We're going to just... our next game is going to be, what was it? Milwaukee on Friday. So I'll see y'all. So I dropped the mic, and I'm going to leave it on the floor. We're going to drop the mic. D. Grant said, why would you trade Mitch right now? He's not that healthy. Well, you can't trade anybody right now, D. Grant. It would be an off-season trade. I do not believe they'll trade Mitch unless they can get a veteran center because Hug-Porty is not ready to start. Well, he should be ready by next year, right? Going into his second year, the flashes he showed this year, if you're confident in Hug-Porty, if you're confident in your drafting ability, he should be ready by next year to take over a backup center role. Should be ready for that. And if that means that Mitch becomes expendable, if the right deal comes along, move on. It's also $15 million off the books. Help you stay under that first apron if you can. It's already going to be difficult to do. So. But that's going to be it. So, D. Grant, Angela Harding, Kinahara, Susan, AP, Chi-Chi, K. Hazy, Kinahara. I said Kinahara twice. Mark, Omar Murray, Mark Avon, Susan, everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Mayweather K7. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for checking in with us. El Tigre and everybody else, who I'm sure is already logged off because this game was over for a while in that fourth quarter, but we stick it out to the end as always. So I'll see y'all on Friday when we take on the Milwaukee Bucks. They're going to be down Lillard. We're going to be down Brunson. It's going to be another tough one, but I hope, obviously, they pull it out. So I appreciate y'all. Remember, brush your teeth before bed. Get a good night's sleep. Stay hydrated. I'll see y'all on Friday. I'm out. Bye.